Davenport, Iowa. I'm Treasury. I'm joined here by Kyoka, and we're going to be getting started here with our first match of the day. It's Ostopolis versus Zolex the Mage.
Yep, I've seen Ostopolis play a few times in the past before. Zolex is actually going to be a new one for me, so it's going to be interesting to get in there, see how he plays against this DDD. Looks like we got a Pokemon trainer, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Zolex the Mage is one of the Makomi homies, so haven't been in the car with him. I can definitely... I'm a little more familiar with him there. Definitely seen him play a bit. And Ostopolis, an old friend for me, a Davenport native here as well. So a familiar face to a lot of people here. All right. And it's the classic DDD from him. He's getting aggressive there, starting that grab. But they're both taking the moment to look at each other and see how this is going to go.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a slower game as it seems right now, kind of feeling each other out. I mean, I don't think Ostopolis has played in too many tournaments, so I think he's still kind of getting in his groove, so he's probably going to be playing that slower type of gameplay here.
Yeah, and that's definitely a concern for a lot of players since, obviously coronavirus has taken a toll on a lot of people's opportunities to play too consistently on LAN here. Zole's still behind here a bit, poking out with those side Bs, trying to get a little more damage on Ostopolis and kind of close that gap a little. But again, neither of them was really landing too much until that down B comes out, chunking on even more damage. And as a light character like Squirtle, that's scary to see a heavy on being at not much damage.
Switching to Ivysaur here, a pretty reasonable decision being at 111. He does have some reasonable kill power behind him. I like to see the way that Ostopolis has been using neutral B so far, especially since he noticed that Zolex was using a lot of side B with Squirtle, and he was just straight up countering it by sucking him in there.
Yeah, and it's nice for dealing with that projectile too. But a Gordo isn't going to be the move against the Razor Leaf. It just gets knocked right back. Nice down B there, but the heavier Charizard isn't going to be killed by it yet. Ostopolis does really want that though. Going to be throwing some more out.
Up tilt's going to take it. After using the Flare Blitz to get back on stage, looked like you're going to see an immediate switch to Ivysaur. Noticing the Squirtle wasn't working out, it looked like he was just kind of dominating the neutral there. So he's going to see if this Ivysaur can do a bit better in that neutral position.
Yeah, Zolex is in a nice position here to get a kill on Ostopolis. If he can get the right punish there, he could have gotten the kill, but Ostopolis is going to make it out of there pretty well. Reflector there is going to end up putting Zolex in a bit of end lag, and it's just enough for Ostopolis to rush in, chunking him up to 50% here. Ooh, the up smash not quite coming out. Or down smash, actually.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to look for this kill. Flare Blitz is going to do it.
Taking some damage there from that Gordo. Those chunk it on really fast. And at 87%. And with a big fully charged down B.
Oh my god, he walked up to him, turned around. He just knew he was scared.
The two of them just are not so sure how to approach each other here in that early stock and percent, or in the early percent neutral. They're inching up to each other, throwing out stuff like these forward tilts a lot.
Ostopolis really abusing DDD's faster options with less lag on him, like the down tilt, because it's very deceptive. It looks like, oh, I should be able to punish this, when in reality he can go straight and do another move.
Oh no, Zolex the Mage missing that B reverse that was oh so necessary to get back to stage. So Ostopolis is able to take that first game with 2 stocks still
pretty solidly. It was very good performance from Ostopolis, looking pretty strong coming out in this first game.
Now, what do you think that Zolex is going to need to do here to feel a little better going into game 2 against Ostopolis?
I mean, honestly, I think he's really he's just kind of struggling to get in right now. Like, he switched to Ivysaur to maybe help him get in, cover himself with that Razor Leaf a little bit. But I mean, if he can figure out any way to get in with that Squirtle, maybe some more footsies work, maybe dancing around that Gordo a little bit more, because those combos are so pivotal, especially against a big character like DDD. Getting that early damage with Squirtle is super important. So I think he's going to need to utilize that Pokemon a bit more, but it looks like he's going to be starting off with the Ivysaur here.
Maybe avoiding that Squirtle, feeling a little less comfortable with it, and maybe not too sure what to do with players that he hasn't played against yet. It's the early stages of Bull, so that's how it's going to be a lot.
Into the Meta Knight.
Yeah, that's a big change there.
This one's unfamiliar for me, so I'm very interested to see how this goes.
Ooh, and he's going to get aggressive with it too, chasing Zolex off stage there a bit. Doesn't quite pan out as Zolex makes it back to ledge. That Flare Blitz gives a chance to punish, and instead Zolex is going to go for that switch into Squirtle. Maybe feeling a little more confident now about getting in and landing some combo game.
Looks like they're going right back to that stage, kind of feeling each other out. I mean, this character switch. Ooh, unfortunate side beat.
Yeah, that's just going to be a little painful for Zolex there to be losing out to specials off stage on another stock in a row right here, actually. But back to the Ivysaur's feeling a little more comfortable, and in the air, Stopless has been having a nice time with Meta Knight getting some more damage in and making it hard for Zolex to get backstage.
Zolex slowly but surely bringing it back. He's finding those hits that he's been needing.
Ooh, I like that character switch into Charizard, opting for a heavier character, maybe a little easy to juggle, but in that situation, it got him right through those up airs without, you know, with that sort of impromptu air dodge.
And this is definitely the percent that he needs. He can use a little bit of Charizard's disjointed hitboxes, larger moves, poke out Meta Knight a little bit more, who doesn't have the largest hitboxes in the world. Switching back to Ivysaur here, though.
Ooh, that down B is going to hit its mark. Not the sweet spot, though, and Zolex is not that high of a percent. It's not too scary yet.
And I mean, you know, Pokemon Trainer, you can just make those comebacks back from basically any deficit when you got 3 characters that you can work between.
Yeah. That up smash is going to land. Zolex goes for a heavier character, going to be a little harder to kill at this point. And down throw just keeps adding on that percent, and it's still looking pretty scary for Zolex on the second stock. He really needs to land a meaty hit on a Stopless to finish off that first stock.
Still looking for that the hit that's going to do it here. Stopless being able to just barely avoid all of these attacks.
Yeah, at this point, as a relatively light character like Meta Knight at such high percent, just about any moves that Zolex is going to throw out are going to be nasty. Definitely if Flare Bits is going to do it. That's a bit of overkill, to be honest. Ooh, and Zolex moving for the harder-to-hit character. Dash attack definitely does it, though. And they're even on percent, but the stock advantage is still absolutely in Stopless's favor.
If Stopless gets a dash attack here, that can mean big damage, especially at these low percents on Ivysaur being that midway character, perfect for juggling.
Ooh, and Zolex getting this opportunity to actually chase Stopless a little bit in the air, getting some damage on, and that's the first time that I've seen Zolex is really taking points at the beginning of the stock.
Up B. He's starting to cover more of Stopless's recovering options. There's
a nice shield right there. It's going to get through that smash attack and allow Zolex to continue dominating the stage presence, especially with that Razor Leaf coming out.
Okay. Still at a relatively low percent for Zolex here. He's slowly but surely bringing it back.
Yeah, I love to see this comeback here. Zolex playing a little smarter, playing a little more conservative, and sort of fishing for these opportunities to up B. You keep seeing those come out, and safer opportunities when Stopless is totally spaced out with the side Bs, and it just continues to work.
It's a relatively low committal option, so I like to see he's kind of covering the ground there. Like he's covering the ground with forward tilts, Razor Leafs, and then trying to bait that jump just so he can catch him with the up B. Flare Blitz not going to be the move here. He's going to get up smash punished.
Pretty quickly, Stopless has mounted a significant amount of damage on Zolex, even after all that time that Zolex spent in charge of the game. And Zolex is back to playing that Squirtle, trying to avoid hits. Oh no, but choosing the lighter character is not going to pan out. Dying at 93 to that down smash. That's going to clinch out the game and set for Stopless.
I like to see the Meta Knight coming out from a Stopless, but, you know, what really killed Zolex there, I think, in that last game was the Squirtle, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then just, you know, like that down smash killed him insanely early. Maybe there was a little bit of sus D. I didn't expect it. It is a fast move, so it was kind of unfortunate, but a good set nonetheless.
All right, do you have a match coming up here? You'll have to head out. That is Kyoka. Thanks for hopping on for this first set of the day with me.
No problem. I will maybe be back later, but who knows?
We'll see where the wins take you. Good luck in your matches. All right. Sorry for not having the game counts up there earlier. Fortunately, don't have a dedicated stream producing person right now, but we'll get that sorted as some people filter out of bracket. Might be waiting a little bit here before we determine what our next stream match is. So, oh no, never mind. I speak totally erroneously. Looks like Zolex the Mage is going to be right back up against Prophet this time. Prophet is, I'm sure most of you will know, a mainstay of this scene. And definitely been playing that Yoshi for a while now. And definitely a high skill player. Is going to give Zolex quite a run here, especially after having to face up against Stopless and not panning out too well for him in that game. All All right, Prophet is coming out pretty heavy and fast there. Zolix managing to hold his own as the attacks come out, but Prophet wants this combo game, wants to keep juggling Zolix. Unfortunately, failing to come off of that platform is gonna miss the opportunity to keep putting damage on, but Prophet is pretty much unfazed. Jumping in, looking for a forward air, while up B is gonna keep him honest. Ooh, Prophet's getting cheeky, looking for the up B off to kill off the top, but he's going to get it with an up smash just right after that. Locking down the first stock for Prophet, while Zolix is going to have to play from behind. There's that classic up air string from Yoshi. It's a strong move, and you know, one of your classic up air juggles. And Prophet's just going to be able to keep it up. Oh my god, and the smash attack takes the second stock. Prophet looking really strong here, while Zolix struggles to find some ground. That up B is even going to be interrupted there. No spike opportunity for Zolix there, as Prophet manages to keep spaced totally out of that action. And an egg to keep that flare blitz off. Zolix is having a hard time even making the stage. That spike almost came out for Prophet even. He's going to take a flare blitz this time, but it's not going to actually send him due to that super armor. A little trade there's going to Prophet. He's going to profit for Prophet. He gets 3 kills there without losing one of his own. And off at 97%. And that's a really strong start for Prophet. Here, I'll be right back. I'm going to go update the match information.
Start the battle, Yoshi. Pokemon Trainer.
All right, the second stage is going to send us to Town and City, I do believe. Yep, there we are. This is actually going to be a pretty nice place to be for Prophet. We saw him juggling quite a bit, especially with that up air and up tilt, keeping Zolix in there for a long amount of time. And right off the bat, there's going to go again. That trade is eventually going to pull Zolix out, but oh, he almost dies off the top. Not the way you want to go. You don't want to die off that first exchange by any means, but Zolix is going to hold on, switching into Ivysaur. Character's going to do a little better at staving off Prophet's assault. Zolix is definitely going to be looking to have a game that goes a little bit better than last one. Otherwise, he's going to have a rough start here to the bracket. We keep seeing Prophet go for that forward air off stage. He's looking for a cheeky early kill with a cheesier move, but at this amount of percent, just about any kill potential move that Prophet has available, doing up air, definitely one of those ones. Prophet is at about the same place he was after taking first stock in the last game, so that's not too bad. He's going to take an up B from Zolix, and Zolix just barely missed the opportunity to keep juggling. The specials are just not going Zolix's way, as we've seen in the past match and this one. Prophet's happily going to take that, but he's going to take a little bit more damage, getting too aggressive on Zolix. Those Razor Leaves are going to space Prophet out, kind of forestall this, but Prophet has finally gotten in. He's going to keep hitting Zolix. That DI is not quite there for Zolix. He needs something to get out of this absolutely brutal juggle. The egg doesn't quite land there, but another up air would kill for Prophet. Flare Blitz doesn't land it, and neither does that down B. Ooh, this could be it right here, and there it is. Prophet securing another 3 stock in a row. That's a nice start to bracket for Prophet for sure. Zolix feeling a little worse for wear after 2 rough ones on stream here. Well, that's the story of our first 2 there. What was that? Ooh, we'll have Buttered Noodles and Nuclear, our esteemed TO here in Davenport. I gotta go easy on him. He's the one that brings me out here. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can move that name a little bit. It's nice to see, or at least a little bit funny to see Nuclear running about, fixing all the issues that are going on, and then getting here in time for his own match. The last time I was here, I actually saw some pretty impressive things from Nuclear. It's been nice to see his play progress over time as he, you know, when I got into the scene, he was not here for a little bit, so he's taken quite a bit to really integrate, and he's like a proper Smash player now. It's really nice to see. Butter Noodle's also an establishment of the Davenport scene. Really consistent as a player, definitely all through Ultimate, I guess. I can't quite speak to the Smash 4 scene, so I'm not sure if he is playing them here on that. Sonic, he's going to be trying to get in on Nuclear, who has the option to throw out a lot of projectiles, as we keep seeing. Young Link is that character that just has so much at his disposal, the bombs, arrows, and boomerangs. So he's going to be able to use that and try and make sure that Butter Noodles can't get in. Butter Noodles, however, has a great amount of speed, as Sonic is, of course, an important part of that character. And he's doing a great job here of keeping even though he's taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, that's going to be the end of Nuke's first stock. Just not being able to up B in time there, losing that. While Butter Noodles is feeling pretty secure with only 40% here and managing to avoid all those projectiles, just imprisoning him there in that one little spot. Nuke doesn't quite get the payoff there of the arrow, actually getting hit himself. While he tries to land that up smash, it's going to get him punished here as Butter Noodles looks to lap Nuclear on percent for this stock. Once again, we're seeing Butter Noodles do a great job of close that distance, get through all the projectiles. That dash attack isn't going to quite land, and oh my god, it takes him totally off of the stage with that plummet. He's going to lose his stock to his own movement options, unfortunately, and it's going to even up stock count with Nuclear just a little bit behind. Ooh, just when you least expect it there, Butter Noodles with that neutral B, and it's going to not quite secure into much more as Nuke's going to shut it down pretty quick. And we're seeing Butter Noodles be pretty enthusiastic to get down and into that melee range, even plummeting sometimes when it would leave him right in front of Nuclear. Nuclear not missing those opportunities to throw out some attacks. Ooh, and even get an early forward smash off of that bomb right there. Butter Noodles got to do a little bit more to make sure he's not in too much end lag while he gets up close and personal with Nuclear. All right, there's that frame trap that Nuclear needs here to just keep throwing out damage and keep Butter Noodles off. He's doing a great job here with Butter Noodles down to only one stock with 70% on. This is looking really good for Nuclear, where it was not just moments ago. He needs to find an option for this kill, and up tilt is going to secure more of that damage and make it hard for Butter Noodles to get back to stage and get into a good position of stage control. His forward smash isn't going to quite come out here. It would have killed if landing it. And Butter Noodles going to be looking for another one of those to land if he can. Ooh, Nuclear just barely being able to DI far enough not to get killed there. And once again, Butter Noodles is in control, but that trade is not going to favor him, and Nuclear not quite getting it. The Red Lightning lied to me there. His up air is not quite there. Another one will definitely do it here at 150%. But Butter Noodles gets his up smash off, and Nuclear gets another run at trying to find that kill. Nuclear's getting a little bit impatient here, looking to kill with his plummet on the down air. And even these dash attacks, he might just need to play a little more patiently and make sure that he can lock out a move that's actually going to throw the way that he wants, not like that jab string did that we saw earlier, which is going to be giving you diminishing returns on getting more and more damage on a character already at 170. While he himself has been pushed up to 80%, Nuke's starting to lose this fight against time, but his dash attack connects. Definitely that'll kill him now.
Young Link wins.
All right, that's game one for Nuclear. What? Yeah, you want to hop on? Sweet, hop on. Sweet. I'll get Zolex the Mage in here. You guys saw him just moments ago.
Yeah, horribly losing.
It happens. That first match was definitely a lot closer, though, but I don't envy you having to go up against Prophet.
Yeah, I was like, yes, Yoshi. I've never played against a Yoshi. Let's see how this goes.
Start battle, Young Link.
Yeah, he's sort of an impressive character to play against. He's got so much aerial control and a lot of get-up game and
He just
ledge game.
He just tailed me off the top. Just the same move over and over.
Yeah, got me with the little dinky up there.
And I'm
It's a
sitting-
nasty move, actually.
I'm actually sitting, but I was like sitting there like, but Squirtle and Bulbasaur like being in the air. This is hard.
I mean, no one likes being in the air.
No, not both. Ivysaur. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, nukes.
I mean, they do have a relatively good job of getting back there with Pokemon trainers, so it's not too bad for them to see. Ooh,
that was
Butternoodles,
pretty
don't hit that
spicy.
bomb. Somehow he's going to come out on top of that, though, getting his back throw off, too.
I've always thought Link was a funny character.
He is. These are both kind of funny characters.
All of
Sonic, of
the
course,
Links
is
are just
so mean.
like crazy zoning and all that.
Ooh, poor trading
I did
nuclear.
not think that would kill, honestly. I guess he was like at 80%, but still.
And that may have been a DI thing, nuclear maybe not expecting to get thrown.
Yeah.
So not preparing correctly.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, but it does look like Nuclear's pretty close here to securing a kill himself. He's got Butternoodles out here by the edge of the map, and there's a forward smash, 144%. Definitely good to do it, and he did it without losing much damage on this stock at all.
yeah. I don't really know how Sonic's approach like this matchup, but he just kind of gotta like do that, where he just like juggles it.
Yeah, we've seen Butternoodles be pretty successful where he's able to finesse his way right in between all of those projectiles that Nuclear is actually able to throw out and chunk in for that damage, play the Sonic game once you get up close. But it's just skirting around to the edge of the projectile zone that Nuclear is able to secure up until that point.
Yeah.
Using those iframes is a really nice start there. That way you make sure that you can get in the projectiles, don't stop him while he's invincible.
Wow. It seems like the biggest issue is that, like, I mean, Sonic is fucking good, but Sonic is one of those like fast characters that can rack up a lot of damage but may have a little bit of issues killing. But
Yeah.
but it's just like you got your kill moves, and things that aren't your kill moves won't kill.
Yeah. All right, Butternoodles here is on what could be his last stock of the match, as Nuclear is up a game at this point. They're both very even at this point, one player having taken each stock before the other, so it's not a very, it's an even match.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Nice.
Nice. Throw into up air.
All right, and Butternoodles is going to properly punish on that, throwing Nuke out here, but he doesn't get that neutral B he was looking for.
Yep. Fair. Oh. I wonder if that was intentional, expecting him to do more to recover, or if that was just accidental.
Yeah, it looks like an accidental B reversal. But... Ooh! Nice.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it looks like Butternoodles gets to take this to game 3 there, landing some good forward smashes to clear out those rounds. He's been fishing for him in a lot of situations. Nuclear mitigating most of them with his shield or with a little bit of spacing just outside of the range of the forward smash, but eventually they're going to catch up with him. Looks like Northern Cave is likely going to be our map for game 3 as well as game 2 here.
I was motioning at Bok Choy. Come here.
Okay. All right, I think we'll be losing Zolix the Mage here momentarily.
Oh, am I getting up? Okay, I'm getting up. Godspeed, Spider-Man.
All right, good luck, Zolix.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Heck yeah. All right, we get Nuclear again, and he's going to be switching off this time, going for his Banjo and Kazooie. One in, Dr. Burns? All right. This early damage has not been too much. Going a little bit in favor of Nuclear. Has been able to get in and below Butter Noodles here a little bit. Ooh, missing that ledge isn't going to be too bad. He's still plenty in range for that up B. But Butter Noodles hasn't done too much to capitalize on all that time that Nuclear had to spend off stage. That could have been some damage that could have been gotten there. But he's not doing a terrible job of picking it up now that... Ooh, now the situation remedied itself, but Nuclear landing a good up smash there, catching Butter Noodles for down airing so often. And he's going to keep up this pressure. He's got plenty of his side Bs still available. And throwing out just more and more damage. These trades are not too bad for him either, having already taken a lot of percent. And really, really quickly here, Nuclear is taking the lead by a measurable margin. Butter Noodles just has to get in here, maybe land one of those forward smashes that we've been seeing a lot. Sonic has some kill options, but without that forward smash, it's a little bit limited. So that's why we've been seeing him throw those out so often. Wow, Nuclear getting a second stock there using that side B. He's going to die himself, though, bringing it back to even percentage. But at the early percent, we saw Nuclear have a really good time against Butter Noodles in this game so far. And we're seeing that happen yet again, throwing on 34% without much of a question. But the big difference here, while they're close on percentage, is that Nuclear's definitely up a stock. And he's got that luxury of staying back. He's got plenty of resources to burn from his side B. Ooh, he's looking for a cheeky side B there, just trying to bait Butter Noodles into walking right into its reach, and he's gonna do it again. I don't think the side B has any capacity for killing at such a low percent as 65, though, and I think I might just be proven wrong. I guess not. It's all good. I'm right in the end. But at this point, Butter Noodles is pretty close to that kill percentage. Nuclear's just going to keep fishing for it. He's only got one left on the stock, but a whole litany more of them ready to go as soon as he dies again. He's not going to need to, as his forwarder is going to connect and give him a 2-stock lead victory over Butter Noodles. All right. Sure you don't want on commentary, Dr. Burns? Oh, okay. Are you going to be on stream? Fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, we'll have a little moment here while the next stream match is determined. It's looking like a nice weekly here. I know you guys are only seeing me, but there's some nice stuff to see here. Plenty of players. And, I mean, once again, Smash is thriving here. It feels really nice to be back to it all. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Is It and Dr. Burns will be our next match up here. Dr. Burns is a Macomb player. I think I think she's been taking a little bit of time off of the famed King K rule, so we'll see if that ends up being the character that she picks. But otherwise, it might be that Pyramithra that we've seen at a couple area events if you keep track with the things going on around here. And on the other side, Is It playing Pac-Man, if my memory serves me quite correctly. So that's a matchup that Dr. Burns has quite a bit of experience with, having played a lot against Bok Choy, another one of the menaces of the area. Pretty good Pac-Man. They're both Macomb players, so a lot of experience there in that matchup. Is It, though, is a really strong player. We've seen him come out and actually win a couple weeks ago. So this operator selection might be a little bit of an interesting one here, since I'm not totally sure what we're going to be seeing. It could be a bit of a surprise. Wait just a couple moments here as everything gets set up. Pokemon Stadium 2, our ever-present, most common starting stage. If you don't know, most players will just gentleman's agreement to it without actually having to ban. It's a very even stage, and most first stage banning processes are just going to end you up both on that stage anyways. All right, yeah, we're not here to see a CPU battle between Issa and just a level 9 AI. So we'll get Dr. Burns in here playing that Pyra Mithra, starting with Mithra, it looks like. And is it on Captain Falcon? This is going to be a pretty brawly matchup here. The two of them both really want to get in and just chunk out their normals for the most part. So we'll see it really come to life, especially when you get off stage, is it has the ability to play quite a bit off stage. He's got great aerials available. He's not going to quite get that side B out up close, but he is getting quite a bit of damage into Dr. Burns. Oh, and she's going to get knocked into special fall there, even pulling out the pause button. I think that might have been potentially a problem with the controller binding if we're in pause menu here. But otherwise, we might just go right back into it as this match continues to play out. That's not a great way to start that first stream match at all. Dr. Burns is going to have to kind of recover mentally from where that might leave her. I mean, it feels bad in that situation. She gets that back within out, which she's going to give her the option to throw out a couple of aerials here and even a forward smash, leading an early kill for herself. And with a minute in, both players are down a stock, and without much actual hits going in for either player. Is going to take the percentage lead yet again, sort of like on that first stock. But Dr. Burns finally getting in for herself more palpably. This is where I was talking about might get a little bit scary. At a moderately high percent, Captain Falcon can kill off stage quite readily. He's got a lot of aerials that will do it. That up B would do it as well if it's facing the right direction. And it's going to be a back air. He's going to get that elbow out. And Dr. Burns now on the last stock of this first game with Izzet only having taken a bit of damage on his second stock. Dr. Burns tends to favor the Pyra, the heavier damage dealing of the two characters attached to Pyra Mithra. So this switch I was not surprised by, even at a lower percent from Izzet. All right, no chase off stage. Dr. Burns doesn't want to play around with this last stock, especially with how this game has been going. So she's just going to keep zoning out with that side B and things like her forward air and nair. Ooh, is it finding a good time to push in, though, despite all those aerials coming out and getting a good grab on platform, followed by quite a few up airs that are going to come out. He gets hit by the up B, just barely missing out on the optimal thing to do in that scenario. And he's going off stage. He's going to get punished with the side B, but he's hungry for that kill. Oh no, Dr. Burns yet again putting herself into a special fall. They're passing right through the ledge while Izzet skirts by with two stocks still on the table. All right, Dr. Burns is going to have to pull something together here. Mentally, it might be the problem, not having the morale after that first one. And there's definitely a thing to keep in check is that Dr. Burns doesn't have as much tournament experience with the Pyra Mithra. It's a new character being brought out. So some of these little dumb issues that suddenly become a whole stock, you just see is sort of that learning period. But Izzet is now on match point. We're going to go get that information in here. He's on match point. We're on Smashville. It's a similar stage with only one platform this time, similar size as well. Anyways, it wants to get that early damage like before, but he's just not quite landing it until he gets that down air. Dr. Burns answering in return, though, and even trying to two-frame with the up B is a pretty smart move. She's got some hits in herself, and it's looking a lot more even than we saw before. A nice counter into a forward smash is going to even up percent, while Dr. Burns protects the ledge here, even trying to get that two-frame to stop. Is it from getting back at all? A back air could have come out there, but a grab's going to be pretty good, as Dr. Burns is doing a great job of eluding Izzet's attacks. Is it going to fall for that up B again like last game? and is trying to get it on. Dr. Burns going to successfully do that with a back air. Dr. Burns getting the ledge here, just perfectly spacing out side B, but she does get stomped here with a downer and dies off the top to Izit's up air. This is a lot closer than it was after that really early SD that we saw before, so Dr. Burns, if she can keep playing at the same level as she was before, isn't going to be feeling too bad going into this deficit. That up B is a lot safer on shield than you would expect. It's still very punishable, though, and is going to look for that, even trying to jab Dr. Burns on ledge there and just push through the shield. Dr. Burns, not quite a high enough percent to die to that sweet spot there, but a little bit of erroneous recovery is going to do her in. Is still up on those 3 stocks, having taken quite a bit of damage on the first one, but he's out for blood, looking to push Dr. Burns out on that ledge and maybe even look for an early kill before he loses a stock. He's getting a little over aggressive there. His up B is going to get punished by Dr. Burns, but he's unrelenting. He's going to keep throwing them out, looking for that up B to keep that damage going, but he gets killed for it. At 70%, Dr. Burns is starting to feel the heat on this last stock in this match. Is very liberal with those up Bs. He's going to keep throwing them out, and Dr. Burns getting done in by the up B yet again. That's a real issue there. Izit gets to get away with another 2-stock victory in game 2, and that makes a 2-0 match for Izit. We'll go here for a short break. We'll be right back with the next match as we get that determined, and news will be coming forth shortly. All right, looks like this match is in progress between Kyoka and DJ Jablonski already here.
Yes, sir. DJ Jablonski at a stock deficit, but looks like he's you know, trying to steal that stock, bring it back. Kyoka, on the other hand, okay, real talk, I've never seen Kyoka's Wolf before.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing pretty well so far, having secured that stock pretty early in the game. Kyoka is at a lot of damage, though, and being pushed off of this ledge, that 2-frame isn't going to quite come out. Could have spelled doom for him. But he's going to stay aggressive despite all that damage.
Oh, going for the shield break. Yep, that's definitely going to be a lost stock for Kyoka.
Yeah.
Good on DJ Jablonski, you know, learning that, like, Kyoka's just going to sit and shield a bunch and taking advantage of that.
Yeah, Kyoka, though, is going to keep aggressive despite having lost that stock. And at this point, it makes a lot of sense. He's got much less damage on, so he's going to be pushing to kill DJ Jablonski here before he's able to take much more damage. I did not expect that kill to come out, and
I've got a lot of beef with Wolf back here. That move.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty, and Kyoka's kind of running away with it right now. He's going to get a little bit of trade there, but it's not going to stop DJ from getting back to the ledge. DJ finally safely on the stage, but still pretty heavily pressured by Kyoka at higher percent and at lower stocks.
Yeah, I know that Kyoka, you know, mains Wario, and I think he went Wolf in this scenario because Wario has problems with sorties, with disjoints. And Wolf has a much easier time. If that back air connected, that was over.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of percent to be threaded in here. Ooh, barely getting out of there. That grab could have been deadly as well, as Kyoka just has more and more of a lead here. That side B even kills off the side. That was a lot of percentage, and it's a pretty heavy hitting move with that sweet spot. But that's another kill. That's a little bit surprisingly early for the kill.
See, I know I've expressed this to probably you and Booker before, but Wolf to me is like the Smash 4 Cloud of this game. He's a very good character and has a relatively low skill ceiling. It's relatively low skill floor, so he's easy to pick up, but his skill ceiling is relatively high. So like it takes a lot to master him, but he's not a hard character to pick up.
Yeah, I mean, he's a character that benefits a lot from smash attacks, actually. He's got really good ones.
They have no lag. It's like you see a wolf, you know, you see your opponent, you know, as a wolf, you know, they just throw out a smash attack in neutral. Like, not a whole lot I can do about that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the difference between spamming smash attacks and finding quite the right opportunity to put out a lot of smash attacks is pretty similar. So it's easy to emulate high-level wolf plays since it's so fraught with the moves that are a little easier to throw out because they're just really safe. It's so hard to punish just smash attacks. So it's like you're not even bad for just putting them out there.
Switching to the Diddy Kong now. I know the Kyoka plays.
Some variety here from Kyoka.
I know the Kyoka plays a variety of characters, but I'm gonna make a prediction here and say that he's sandbagging right now.
Yeah, well, he's up a game right now and able to put on quite a bit of damage here at this point. He's having not a bad time with the Diddy Kong. I mean, he's already got DJ Jablonski in a pretty bad situation here, and he even gets that spike, being able to recover pretty solidly here. So he's got the stock once again earlier. He's going to keep zoning out with those projectiles and using that grab opportunity. Ooh, right back into a re-grab to get that combo again, and even trying to push DJ Jablonski off of this stage there. It's not going to quite pan out for him, and he gets bonked a little with the peanut. That DJ's doing a really great job of catching very consistently. DJ's also consistently getting those shield breaks on Kyoka, or at least getting close like we saw a little bit earlier. Ooh, oh, and that back air really could have been something that was so close. He's going to get a hit off of ledge there as he is going to keep playing to his advantage even while behind this stock. We're going to lose Dr. Burns here to her stream match, so good luck to her with that. Maybe we'll see a little bit more of her later on. But as this match continues, DJ Jablonski's doing a great job of holding on to this stock. I guess Kyoka even more after being behind on percent for very long and even looking for a kill there. He's not going to get it. He's not going to land that side B either. But with both players approaching really high percents, anything could do it. Kyoka's going to land it with that up smash, but he's towing a fine line here at 160%. All right, DJ has an opportunity here. Oh, that Dancing Blade coming out just a moment earlier. Could have really done it for him, but he's going to get tripped out by a banana, and there's another aerial combo for Kyoka. He gets a grab as well. We saw that go really well for him, and he looks for a spike. It doesn't come out, though, and he gets back aired off of the stage. That's a nice 60% there on last stock, though, that Kyoka was able to secure. He's feeling pretty good at this point. He's just got to secure one more. DJ barely makes it back and avoiding that banana as well. The ledge trump is going to force Kyoka off, but he's not going to try and punish for that or anything. He gets another trip as well. Oh, into another one, looking for that spike yet again. This could be an opportunity for DJ to pull back up to even stock count. He's behind on percent very clearly, but the chance exists. Not dying to that up smash quite yet. Another one's definitely going to do it, but he's learned about those bananas, making sure he doesn't get grabbed here. He's going to keep avoiding that Dancing Blade, landing aside B himself, but he's going to have to get into a position to ledge guard DJ, stopping him from getting back into a nice even neutral. Ooh, a side B here at the edge of the map. Doesn't kill. That's pretty surprising. But as we go, more and more is on the table as kills. Forward smash 100% does it. That secures a 2-0 for Kyoka in a nice showing against DJ Jablonski.
All right, here I come.
Oh, we got Zolex the Mage back in here.
Haha, silly monkey. I played 2 games and lost.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Cam did a silly though, and I killed him one time.
Bak Choy?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got 1 stock.
Hey, a lot of people hold on to stock wins on Bak Choy, so that's definitely a worthy thing to think about.
I jokingly said I'll play Game & Watch because since he plays Pac-Man, I was like, we'll just throw things at each other.
Yeah, it's just a wasteland between the two players.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, I think we're waiting here on our next stream match. What you looking for? I don't think we have your controller over here. Uh-oh. Got an AWOL controller.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Isn't that Griffin? Whatever.
Huh?
Both me and
Oh, the controller's been found.
both me and Bak Choy have to fight one dude
Oh,
before a
okay.
bracket, and I'm like squinting over there, and I'm like, is that the guy?
Gotta lock him down. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't care enough. All right, what's next?
Well, I don't know. Bak Choy was heading over in that direction right as he said that, so maybe we'll be getting to see him on stream here next.
Yeah.
But until then, we're just waiting for some more information.
Dope. Are you looking for your last match? You're looking for the dude who you need to play? Isn't that him? I think that's him.
Ooh, I think
Yeah,
the match
I'm
has been
right.
made.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, that's the one. And then I got to get up and play him too. I'll play on stream so you can watch me lose again.
Ooh, very exciting. Well, I think we'll be able to see them.
Cam, get on stream.
All right. So you said that was Griffin?
Yes.
Griffin
Bak
and
Choy
Bak
versus,
Choy.
versus Bak Choy. It's exciting.
Bak Choy, all capitals, BOKCHOYYY.
Yes.
Exclamation points.
Oh, also,
Yeah, 3 Y's and exclamation
it
points.
says Treasure and Dr. Burns, and I'm not Dr.
Yeah.
Burns.
Yeah, we'll get that one fixed too while we're here.
Here, let me look at the computer.
Perfect.
Change Dr. Burns to Zolex, Z-O-L-E-X. And Treasure.
Yeah.
Treasury. Oh.
Stop battle.
Sweet, alright. Getting into it. I think both of them should be in here. Perfect.
Pokemon Trainer. Pac-Man.
All right, not wasting much time here. We're gonna get right into it. Here's another Pokemon Trainer player here. I'm in solidarity with you, I think, right?
No.
No.
No, I'm about
Do
to
you
have
not
to go
identify
fight
as
the
a
Pokemon
Pokemon
trainer.
trainer?
Nah.
I'm always an enemy still.
Yeah, I'm about to go do the Pokemon Trainer mirror match and want to die. I identify as like a little mech player.
All right, Bok Choy here getting that early damage, getting stopped a little bit there by Griffin, but he's going to keep the pressure up and keep Griffin out on the edge of the map. Griffin gets in here and kind of reverses the situation after just a couple moves.
Ivysaur has iframes when, Pokemon Trainer has iframes when you change.
Yeah.
Personally, I try and abuse that as much as possible. I think that really helps. And he, I saw a moment where he just got, he got smacked as soon as he changed.
Yeah, it looks like Griffin's going to go for a heavier character here. He's Bok Choy looking for a cheeky snipe with the apple that would have killed if it had managed to land there with the Hydrant. Ooh, but the bell sets it up anyways. First stock goes to Bok Choy with relatively minimal damage.
Is that a bell? Is that why it's done? It's just, my brain's
yeah, it is a bell.
yes, it bounces because it's pudding.
I think it's a bell.
God. We gotta know. We gotta find out.
Pac-Man is full of mysteries, and I've accepted that.
Yeah, I thought it bounced because it was pudding.
There we go. There's that grab coming out. But Griffin's not going that way. He's going to go for that high recovery as they even out on stocks, which is definitely going to leave Bok Choy in the lead here. He's got the key available, but it's cut. Ivysaur's got a key.
Ivysaur has a hard time taking care of the fire hydrant. I was running into problems going up against Bok Choy.
Yeah, the thing is that the fire hydrant is designed to really work within the parameters of Pac-Man's moves, that he can easily break it, and not so much for the other characters. So they are not as elegantly going to be able to knock it out. But very nice job of knocking Pac-Man out right there. Griffin getting that kill. He's at 80% though, and that's where we're going to start approaching that point where it's getting a little risky to engage very aggressively. Pac-Man has a little bit of a harder time killing though without setups, so Griffin might be safe for a little bit longer than with other characters.
Yeah, honestly, this is one of those points where you just gotta stick as Ivysaur, because you're at too high of a percent to change to Bulbasaur and try and get your fast mix-ups, and you're at too low of a percent for Charizard to do anything. So you're just and now I'm going to Ivysaur you to death and hope.
Oh, that was a great double threat, the fire hydrant and the key. If you thought the key was the main attack, you were wrong. It's that fire hydrant going for your get-up option. And Bok Choy is going to aggressively go out here for an early combo. He doesn't get it, though. His Galaga not connecting fully, and it's actually Griffin that's putting on the majority of the damage in this exchange. He's finally going to land some hits with the Galaga, but Bok Choy is at high damage while Griffin keeps throwing on this pressure.
Yeah. Ivysaur's got good screen coverage if he could ever get. The issue is you can't go from Charizard back to Ivysaur, because honestly that'd be the much better option.
Yeah.
Because you knock him off stage with Charizard and then you edge guard.
Ooh, the DI was not there. Bok Choy gets to kill with the back, the very last hitbox of side B. That's a good move for recovery and even threatens just like that. If you're not careful, then you could just die to it.
Absolutely. Alright. They're probably doing map bans. Let's see where we go. Yeah, it's weird because Pac-Man really likes platforms, but so does Pokemon Trainer. So you're just yeah, I would have swapped off a Pokemon Trainer too.
Yeah.
It's rough because Ivysaur just doesn't quite have. He can zone, but not from far enough away, too. He's got good screen coverage at the ledge, but he can't stop Pac-Man from throwing bigs at him.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where Pac-Man's just going to zone a lot harder, so you end up either way having to be the aggressor. And going with the character that's a little bit better of a time aggressing, and even with the disjointed hitboxes from the swords, it's a nice move. Pac-Man sometimes can have a rough time dealing with sword characters just because once they get in, they can keep throwing on threat with their big hitboxes.
Pac-Man has a really slow throw, but Bok Choy really knows the timing on it. he consistent. He never whiffs a grab, which is good because it's super easy to punish.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, definitely a very dangerous grab if you don't land it there. There's a lot of pressure from that fire hydrant and the bell. Griffin's gonna make his way right through those without getting really hurt for it. That's special. Not getting quite what he wants, and Bok Choy throws on even more damage with the fire hydrant. It's not a hitbox that's actually gonna kill, but it does throw on a good amount of damage. A Tangerine will kill though, due to that linear and pretty predictable recovery.
I don't know how you know the names of all this stuff. It's like fruit, key, Galaga.
I've been hit with them so many countless times. I've just sort of integrated it, I guess. Oh, that's a great side B. That stops Bok Choy from being able to land the way that he wants to, and it's stopped him from landing with the fire hydrant. Bok Choy landed the hit, though. That was able to keep Griffin off of him. Ooh, a nasty little combo there coming off of the Galaga, but Bok Choy is pretty unfazed if it's not going to kill.
I don't... You know, it's like when I look at Pyrometric gameplay, I'm never sure. Like, it's got the same Pokemon it's like Pokemon Trainer, but it's the problem of I actually don't know which one you're ever supposed to be in at any given point in time.
For the most part, it's Mithra on those early percents. Then she has to. Whew, if the fire hydrant had been that kill, I would have just popped off this now. Griffin's on a lot of damage here. Going with the Mithra, I think, for the ability to have some more recovery options since they're at a high percent. But either way, they're going to die right here. I think that was a tactical change because Griffin wants to be on Pyra for this last stock here. That's a nice grab of the Galaga there. It allows for a nice Z drop. It's not going to actually land anything but the shield pressure is pretty intense. But like you were saying, the combo game from Mithra is nice when your opponent's at earlier percents and when you're looking for kills. Pyra is typically what you go for. But I like Mithra for recovery when you're at high percent.
Yeah. I also kind of don't understand why you don't swap. Is there a restriction? I do not know. I have not played any Pyro Mithra like at all.
They can change as much as they want. It's just like the Pokemon Trainer recovery or Pokemon Trainer switch.
All right. I don't have many questions. Ooh.
All right, Griffin's in a tough spot here. This is match point here, and this could be the match stock. There's a lot of pressure. They're going to get hit by the double threat of that fire hydrant and Kia again.
Oh, God. I
nice
thought you had just
spacing
killed it,
there, landing on the ledge and even hitting Bok Choy. But Bok Choy has a ways to go before he's going to die.
I mean, maybe. Mithra hits pretty hard. Like, hopefully.
Yeah. And Griffin's been doing a great job of keeping Bok Choy off the stage and finally killing there due to his get up. But it doesn't take too much to kill here. A Z-drop, a fire hydrant. Oh, the Z-drop is going to be what lands it. That's the option that won't kill, though.
Yeah. All right.
Bok Choy's going to be getting a little bit desperate here. He's got to land something before it takes too long. And Griffin is happy to take any opportunities to throw more damage on and get a little bit closer to stealing this one away from Bok Choy.
Yeah, I was... Apparently Mithra smash attacks basically don't do any damage.
No! Bok Choy just threw that. He took a little second thinking that he had more time from Pyra's end lag, and he should have forward smashed immediately and he would have gotten. Instead, he took a moment to just walk there.
Oh. We're at percents where pretty much anything will kill from either of these characters.
Yeah, an up smash from Pyra will definitely kill Bok Choy at this point.
Oh,
I don't think the melon will do it. It does! Oh my god! The melon just walking right through that side B eventually is going to do it. Bok Choy gets that 2-0, but it was going to be pretty close there on that game. Griffin did a great job of bringing it back.
Absolutely. An issue with Pac-Man is I never know when his fruit's going to kill. Like, I've seen him kill with apples, and I'm like...
Ah, yeah, the apple is the kill fruit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. They all have a little different trajectory that they follow and different damage and knockback. So your kill is your most readily available kill one. That one moves really fast and it'll throw you really hard. It's also the last one, so it's the hardest for him to sit there and charge up. The apple comes right before that, and it also has a little bit of an arc, but it will also kill not as readily. The bell is your other of your like late charge fruits. Fruits, as you might say, but the bell will freeze. That's for your kill setup. So those are the ones that are really threatening kills for the most part. The other ones are more damage as you charge it more.
I mean, yeah, the keys are like not key. Galaga's probably the best one for like combo setups because
Oh,
you
yeah.
throw it,
That's crazy. For that.
you chase them into the air, you grab it, and you throw it again.
Yeah, we got the opportunity to see Bok Choy pull that off a couple times. But Griffin doing a really good job of picking up those fruit and various projectiles, making sure that Bok Choy doesn't get to utilize them to their fullest.
Yes, I think that Griffin has been able to snatch his projectiles more than anyone I've seen so far.
Yeah. Let's
Well-
see. Are we going to be losing you to that match against Griffin next then?
And the old man's getting out of the chair. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go lose real quick. I'm gonna Bulbasaur until I die.
Enjoy it and have good luck.
Yeah.
Able to. Let's see. I'm going to try and wrangle up another co-commentator here real quick. All right, we should have Kyoka here. I don't know if you're familiar with him. It's KYOK. Yeah. What? I think if it's indeed going to be Griffin and Zolex the Mage, probably. Probably Griffin and Zolex the Mage. So the same Griffin from before. All right. Well, hopefully, indeed, we will have Zolex and Griffin here coming up. Otherwise, we might be waiting. The matches are starting to dry up a little bit as round robin pools are finishing up. And once these conclude, we'll be getting the top players of each of those pools and send them into top 8 bracket, and it'll be double elimination going forward from there. And we'll get to, from there, find out who's the best here today. Well, looks like we might have a go to break here for just a moment, and we'll be right back to tune away, and we'll continue with the next matches. You can hit the top one, the starting soon. Oh, you can hit the starting soon one. Yeah.
quite yet. So it's interesting to watch this take place.
Yeah, and AJ is also doing a really good job of using those snares to get out of combos. It's a really fast move. I think it's like a frame 3, which is pretty nasty. And it hits pretty hard too. Oh no, Shaggy's gonna lose that stock to an erroneous recovery there. He could have gone there if he had taken slightly different recovery options, but ended up just barely out. He's not gonna waste any time though in getting his kill there, and he gets back to ledge. So that's gonna even it up, and maybe the two of them are speeding up this gameplay a little more now.
I would say that was such a gnarly first hit nair to knee. I'd love to see it. Hate it happening to me.
Yeah. Sometimes it can just be so frustrating playing against a Captain Falcon player because he can just be so oppressive. But RJ does a nice job there of getting out of that stage spike that just set him up to get forward air to the sour spot of it, though, giving him an opportunity to nair right back out.
Yeah, RJ using these nairs to his advantage too. You have to when you're playing around the neutral. Oh, wow.
Oh no, RJ! That DI is just his downfall there, giving away a stock.
But the egg as well. The egg went right over Falcon. He was hoping for it to hit him, and that up smash just sucked him in.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
well, at least we're seeing some more aggressive plays and some punishes on those aggressive plays.
Yeah, it's awesome to see RJ in bracket too, because he showed up just in the nick of time, and he was like, I just came to play friendlies. I didn't actually know that we hadn't started pools yet, and he jumped in.
Oh no, that could have been a jab block there for RJ, but he hesitated for just a moment, not actually landing the kill confirmed. If he's able to get a trip, he, I think, will pull the trigger on that immediately again. We saw him look for it. That's a nice tech there from Shaggy. It keeps him in that stock, but at 150%, it's coming pretty soon that he's going to lose it. RJ wants a back air there. It was a bait, though, for that forward smash, which definitely would have secured it. Shaggy's keeping just one step ahead, though. He's having to play defensively, but it's working out.
For now.
Yeah.
What? Why didn't RJ nair or anything there? I don't know why he didn't bait out an option. Or capitalize on the disadvantage state. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, RJ, wow, is having this damage mounted up on him. He really needs to get that kill soon. The up smash doesn't quite kill, but Shaggy's been having a great time of killing with up smashes. That's a move that he can kind of throw out. The down B isn't going to do it either, and now it's looking very dire for RJ.
RJ has to take this stock. Oh! He living!
All right.
We live in those?
All right, Shaggy getting really close to killing, but just on the opposite of the stage every single time, and still mounting all the way up to 170%. RJ just barely poking up over the stage and skirting death again. This DI is looking great for him, but Shaggy's going to keep throwing out those specials that could just end it. Back air finally coming out for RJ. That's the kill he's been struggling to take for like 2 minutes straight.
He's living. It's
Again!
stale. It's staled. It's staled. Wow, he let go of shield a little too early, but that back air is going to secure it.
Well, but after all of those specials and aerials hitting, you could drink out of that DI. It's perfectly food safe.
You 100% could. Great play from Shaggy. Great set. We are going to move on to the next set. I'm going to get the game set up, and I'll be right back.
All right. The life of the TO and commentator is a busy one, much to attend to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good that you fixed it. Well, a little sad to hear that we missed out on audio for that first game, but it shouldn't happen again going from here on out. All right. As this bracket is progressing, we'll be getting a little bit closer. That should knock RJ down into loser, so he'll be trying to make that run, and he'll be trying to get his way back onto a stream a little bit later on as we get the later losers bracket matches. Shaggy gets to continue on, though. He wants to stay on that winner side. That way, if he's able to eke out all of the wins that he needs to get to that top side of the bracket, he could maybe go into grand finals on the top side and have a whole match to spare. And that's kind of the stakes that we're playing at this point as we get closer and closer, starting to lose players one by one as the rounds progress. All right, looks like the next one is getting started here in a couple moments. I'm not quite sure who it's going to be. but we'll get that information to you here in a moment. As soon as I have it. Okay. Kyoka and Bok Choy. Kyoka keeping on that wolf that we saw before, and Bok Choy, I think it'll be a cold day in heck when we see Bok Choy on something other than that Pac-Man. He's a hardline main, so
I'm excited to see Kyoka on Wolf. He's been playing the
yeah,
Wario.
it's definitely changed.
Yeah, a little bit of a difference here.
Ooh. Bok Choy definitely likes playing against Wolves. Wolf used to be one of the most eminent characters in the meta, and Bok Choy loved that. He like just taking him off the edge. He doesn't have a ton of recovery options, so that fair chain that we saw to start at the game and put on that 50% was Bok Choy looking for a kill, actually, if you'd believe it.
I don't doubt it. I know that he's able to carry. You know, he just puts someone on their back and takes them to the side of the stage, throws them in the blast zone. Really good placement. Good grab.
Ooh.
Picked it up like a pro.
Darn, that Z-drop isn't going to be there for Bok Choy. He's going to drop that potential for a kill on Kyoka, and Kyoka is getting to ledge guard himself at this point. That down tilt doesn't quite make its mark, but the shield pressure is coming out for Bok Choy on the other side.
Yeah, he was able to pick up the orange, too.
Through the fire hydrant. That's
yeah,
an thing.
that was a really weird interaction. The back throw at ledge. Nice. Trying to space out with some lasers.
Yeah, Kyoka's doing a nice job of evening this up here. He's what we thought was a pretty uneven start to this game. He's actually gotten ahead on percentage by just a little bit. And Wolf definitely has easier access to kills than Pac-Man, and Bok Choy just can't get a break in order to set up his items for kill setup.
Yeah, and really, Bok Choy is going for movement, right? And he always does. But Kyoka playing the fundamentals really well. Waiting at ledge, edge guarding to a perfection almost.
Bok Choy wasn't even expecting that to hit. He's like, okay, time to grab him after that. But Kyoka made a little bit of a mistake there. He's not going to quite die to the fire hydrant, though, even at 150%. Wow, that's a nice shield out of shield option with that Nair. It even gets the bell. That's going to stop Pac-Man from being able to kill with it, but he doesn't get hit with it in exchange.
It was pretty fast. It was really good. He was able to shield and then grab immediately. Tried to knock him into the fire hydrant, and Bok Choy said, no, you! Kyoka respawned and said, no, you! That was crazy.
Yeah, that's, I think, a nice pace to set to this game. Bok Choy taking the lead, but not quite getting that kill when he wants to, giving Kyoka that chance to come back. A spot touch doesn't get you out of that grab, though. It's a weird one from Pac-Man, and Bok Choy will happily use that to set up some frame punishes.
Kyoka resetting neutral, getting back in a good position here. Going for some up airs at ledge. Bok Choy, you know, I've said this time and time again, he's so good about using that fire hydrant. And using it in a variety of ways, right? It's really what sets a good pack apart. That and like how good at Z-dropping you are with your items and setups, what have you.
Then all the technical things you do with this zoning character. But yeah, the fire hydrant is so important. It really, it's his main zoning tool. It's not so much the items as the fire hydrant.
You have to respect it.
Where you can be. Yeah. And it hits hard.
Ooh, good Nair.
Yeah, this stock is looking pretty even yet again. So this is definitely going to be one of these matches that is just pretty intense for both the players. That's an interesting one, setting up the special fall, and there's the payoff. Kyoka thought he was out of the frying pan, but there was a fire that he didn't even know was there.
Pushed him immediately into it.
Bok Choy is at a lot of percent here. Kyoka has pretty good access. He's got really safe smash attacks, so even if Bok Choy is able to shield on those, it's not too much of a concern for Kyoka. He can just throw out another smash attack or even a tilt, but he's going to take some heavy damage here, hitting 70% before he's able to find an opportunity to land one of those. Dash
attack is going to take it. Kyoka sitting at 74. He's got to get a string here, because Bok Choy is 1 or 2 hits away from taking this game.
Ooh, that 2-frame was so close. It would have forced Kyoka into a tech position, but it isn't going to happen. Just barely a little timing change. Kyoka get a nice little laser there to steal away Bok Choy's Galaga, but it gets wasted on the platform. Bok Choy's looking pretty good right here.
Yeah, Bok Choy really just needing one more heavy hit to secure the stock. 145, Kyoka's going to die to a sneeze at this point.
There's that fire hydrant
throw
set
him
up.
into it.
Yeah, the timing just wasn't there, though. And the bell lands. It's not going to kill, not get him in that setup as that was a trade. But Kyoka is, you know, really feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah, Kyoka doing a great job of bringing this back, though. He's got the rage.
Ooh,
That down smash.
That back air
back air.
trade is great for
That
Bok
back air.
Choy. Definitely an unfavorable one for Kyoka there, but he thought he'd have it with that nair coming out just a little too late.
Or at least it would clash, right? And it didn't. Or it did, but not to his favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in game 2, Kyoka and Bok Choy were really back and forth that game. At the end, it came down to basic interactions. It came down to how much damage Kyoka was taking, and I think towards the end of that set, he kind of got lost in the sauce. He was just letting the fire hydrant hit multiple times, got hit by multiple setups, and he wasn't looking ahead like he was at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Kyoka's got to play pretty smart to keep ahead of these setups. They're a little complicated. You don't see that same thing from most characters. Ooh, that could have been pretty nasty with that forward smash. I don't think a kill opportunity coming out, but Bok Choy consistently getting 60% to start off each stock.
Yeah, make that 83.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't seen all set,
Okay.
that reflector.
I feel like every time I commentate a Bok Choy set, I see like one new thing that I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, I didn't know that you knew how to do it. Like, I live with the man. I'm like, since when do you do that? And he's just like, oh,
It's an option
Pac-Man
in the back
stuff.
pocket. Yeah. It's almost like Pac-Man's options are a portable hole, and he just goes, oh, yeah, I'm pulling this out.
Yeah. I'm like, well, why didn't you do that before? I mean, oh, there's an interesting one right there. I don't know if that's exactly a big brain thing to pull out of the pocket, but that's one of those weird interactions that Pac-Man will bring out. And that's pretty nice, getting the apple or fire hydrant, whichever one landed the final hit. But Kyoka is going to be reeling from that one for a little bit. He's not too sure how to actually be aggressive against Bok Choy right now.
I would really like to see Kyoka use a lot more of the reflector. We haven't seen it much, and that fire hydrant's doing
Oh, the
so
reflector's
much.
great against fire hydrant.
Exactly, yeah. And we haven't really seen it all that much. He's just shielded it. Which is fine, because if Bok Choy approaches, that's the best option. Because if he's stuck in reflector, then Bok Choy can do a grab or really capitalize on it. But he hasn't been.
Ooh. There's the Galaga combo coming out. Oh my god, and it distracted all three of us, Kyoka, Nuclear, and I. We did not expect that forward smash to be coming out. That's very cheeky, but
Killed
it
it
puts
like
Bok
79.
Choy in a great position here. Yeah, it's a deceptively heavy smash attack. That's a good trade for Bok Choy at this point, since he's already at so much damage that he could easily be killed. But bringing Kyoka up to triple digits, so worth it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially on the last stock, right? Because Kyoka has a mountain to climb right now with this wolf. He really can't get hit by a whole lot. Really anything right now. And Bok Choy is looking at a JV3. Maybe not.
Get a little bull with that one. But, I mean, this is that problem that we saw with Bok Choy struggling to find a kill option. The Fire Hydrant just isn't that strong of a kill. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't do as much to actually throw. It doesn't have a huge send vector. Ooh, that last hit on down air is pretty hefty, but he's not even going to need it because that forward smash comes out and he gets another one with it.
Yeah, that is going to be the second game for Bok Choy as well. He's going to move on to the bracket. Kyoka going to move down to losers, round 2. I'm going to go check out bracket, and I'll be back very soon. We'll get the next stream match moving.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll see who's up next. That's pretty good for Bok Choy. He's going to keep up that precedent of making his way across the winner's bracket. I think in 2 previous returns to the Beehive Weeklies, he's actually made it into grand finals. I think once on winners and once on losers side. So Bok Choy is definitely one of those forces to contend with. Kyoka not to be looked down on either. Kyoka has some good results here at this weekly. So I think we'll be seeing more of them in the loser side of the bracket. Until then, we'll have a moment here, just chill out, get some hydration. Always make sure you're drinking water. Let's see, do you have a bracket up? Maybe, let's see, I don't think I have it really accessible anywhere, but if we do, we can check out what's going on the other sides of the bracket while we wait. Here, let's see if I can find it here. Do you have the bracket available, Zolix? Let's see.
Stop battle.
Oh.
All right, hello again. Okay, we do have a match here.
Yeah, we do have a match here. The next match that we have is Ali and Griffin. Griffin and Ali. Griffin will be playing the Pokemon trainer. Ali will be playing most likely the Cloud.
Yeah, most likely.
We could see something different, but it'll probably be the Cloud.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
And I'm gonna ask Mr. Producer if he could to gently shut the door next to him. Not all the way, but you know, probably cracked, so the players in the room can't hear
Get a little
us
less
getting
information
cracked,
from us.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just
Knock,
in case
knock.
there's any mid-set coaching to be had from whatever we end up saying.
Knock, knock. Cloud. Cloud's there. Cloud's right there. Ali is ready for this game, and I'm ready to watch Ali in this game. He's been on fire tonight, but so is Griffin. Griffin got to this point by 2-1-ing Booker, and Booker was
That's
putting
impressive.
up a fight. It was pretty impressive. It was a really long set.
Yeah, Booker is also one of those players that has a really nice record here at Battle for the Beehive so far since we've come back. But I mean, with the lead being on it, he's a character or a player with really nice movement. He's taking some nasty damage from Griffin at this point, but he's going to even it out with a nice cross slash with the limit break. He's get this chance to charge it a little bit more and try and look for that 2-frame with his downer, doing his due diligence.
Griffin. I was going to say Griffin, one of the former Paradigm kids, would come by every week, play every week, really spent quarantine in the lab. Like, did
great
not
to hear.
spend a day out of the lab, and it's been showing in his results.
Oh, Ali had a perfect opportunity for any punish he wanted while the two of them were standing on top of each other in that platform. Nothing coming out, though. He will finally get that kill there with his dash attack. That's nice there, but he is at quite a lot of percentage himself. He's probably going to try and finish off this limit, get some damage, but it's not going to happen. Griffin making sure to take that stock out and bring it back to 0-0, where he's got a nice chance to actually combo with Squirtle.
Yeah, I think Griffin used to be Squirtle main, and he used to be really good with Squirtle. Now, I think personally his best character is his Ivysaur. He gets a lot of great combo conversions with Ivysaur, and he can do some really nasty off-stage stuff with him.
Yeah, that's definitely what I was observing, seeing him on stream earlier. This is my first time actually getting to really notice him as a player, and it's pretty impressive.
Trying to space out. Ali's just trying to get back in neutral. Both, you know, on their second stock, it's only game 1. They can read each other. You know, we're not going to have a game 5 until we get to winners, losers, semis. Ooh, that is going to nab the tippy tip of that tornado and send Griffin flying. Ali now with 2 stocks and Griffin with 1.
There we go. I was kind of confused by that Squirtle switch, but I realized he's probably switching for Ivysaur here to have a safer way to look for that kill. Ali is still not in super safe kill range at 94%. Spike, nice. There we go. Downer does the job, and it's evened up quite a bit here. Griffin lost a nasty stock there to Ali. Really cleaned up second stock really fast, and he's got a couple meaty hits here. Looking for a backer to get the kill. A fast fall is going to do it, though, without Ali needing to do anything to finish off that stock. That was a fast stock.
See it, man. He was trying to go for the forward air, getting himself back on ledge, or back on stage from ledge, and he just fell straight down. He just bonk,
Bonk.
gone. Like, this is a blast zone. He went there.
He went there.
He went there.
Well, Griffin gets to choose the map. Ali having banned the ones that he really doesn't want to play on. Battlefield is the choice, so we'll be adding mostly a platform and expanding the stage boundaries a little bit here on Battlefield relative to Pokemon Stadium 2. But characters are all the same all around. Nope, I'm a liar. We went to small Battlefield.
We went to small.
So not changing much at all, actually. Slightly higher platforms, which changes a little bit. I think Cloud's still hit above, just slightly less range on it.
Yeah, and Ali starting out the stock.
Pretty
Really
nice.
crazy. Yeah,
70%
he's already
he's
got
got limit as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, but there's those combo conversions that you were talking about with Griffin. He's done a great job of putting 80% right back on Ali. He's going to get hit by that limit break neutral B, but they're so even right now, having traded basically equivalent combos.
Yeah, spacing him out too with the Razor Leaf, trying to get him in a good position for a forward area. Almost had it. He is going to catch it with the up air. That up air was wild. He's there with the up airs and down airs, and it's such a hard move to read.
Oh no, Griffin, not another SD after just a couple. He did such a good job taking that stock. He had plenty of time left in it too. That feels really bad. They're even again, but that was Griffin's moment of being ahead for the first time in this match, and there's an air dodge off stage that could have been deadly with that down air coming out from Ali. And Ali is pretty happy to be seeing these missed inputs from Griffin right now.
Griffin has to get his head in the game at this point, and he cannot afford to lose another stock off an SD. We saw it in game 1. We saw it now. You hate to see it. Ooh, double Razor Leaf. Ali now sitting with his limit, though. He's going for it.
Ooh, there's that soft spot on the spike. It could have been there, would have been a pretty nasty one. Cloud doesn't have enough recovery to get back from a sweet spot spike, even as low as 56%. But Griffin did a great job at keeping Ali off. Those Razor Leafs that you were mentioning did a lot. And here's a weird grab chain here with Ali just keeping slightly ahead of Griffin, but not doing too much with
It was almost the BM
It was like
of
just
the grab
staying
into the
in
grab.
his head.
Yeah. He has killed Charizard every time with an up smash. Every time.
Yeah. It's pretty easy though, granted, because of how fast that up smash comes out, and Griffin keeps landing on him with the Charizard, trying to get in for a big meaty Charizard hit, but he's gotta remember that Charizard has a lot of range on those moves, some disjoints even, so he doesn't have to be so close to Elite.
Facts. Oh, great spot dodge into a back air. That is going to catch. He's in disadvantage. Ooh, going for a read on a smash hit. Not gonna find it though. Rolled in, got grabbed. Griffin needing to take this stock. 108. Oh, that up air. Barely missing.
All right, now the stage has been taken by Ali. He's got a little more advantage here. Oh, nice kill confirmed there, causing Ali to just get stuck there between the Razor Leaf and the up air, getting hit by both. Ali is going to try and get that kill with that downer that he's been looking for every time, and an uppy on that platform is going to keep Griffin stuck outside. A dash attack doesn't quite kill at this percent. I think another one might, definitely not now with the Charizard switch, but he gets hit by the dash attack below ledge, so we get to test that theory. And limit break still being up. No read coming out, but Griffin gets a little cocky.
He went to grab him, and he jumped, and it literally was like just out of range. That was crazy. But Aaliyah's going to take that set 2-0. Very close games. You know, some of the SDs came out, but overall, great showing.
Those definitely hurt Griffin a lot. It would have been I would love to see that match again without a couple SDs. It would have been really close, I'm sure, coming down to the wire.
Agreed. Well, once again, I'll be right back.
All right. So, of course, there, Ali will continue on the winner's side of the bracket. I'm not sure which round of winner's bracket he's going to be going on to at this point. But Griffin will continue to have some opportunities to make it back on losers. We aren't down to the do it or die part of the bracket quite yet. So everyone's got a little bit of room for error. Although I think we might be moving on to that point, maybe seeing some losers rounds coming up next. All right, our next stream match will be Is It and Bok Choi. This is a couple players that we've seen earlier, and actually a pretty big ticket one right here. I think both of them have won one battle for the beat. Ooh, I might be lying. I don't know if Bok Choi has. Is It definitely won the first one back, which was a big, not literal trophy, but a little bit of a figurative trophy to take home, having gotten the first return to the Battle of the Beehive. But Bok Choi has continued on that grind, been to quite a few events as well. So the two of them are going to be a pretty intense matchup, I would say. All right, your standard Pokemon Stadium 2. Pretty predictable place to start here. Ooh.
Pack Ditto, what?
No. Earlier we saw Izzet on Captain Falcon as well, and it seems, as far as I've seen that, Izzet will go basically 50-50 on Pac-Man and
Well, I had to
Falcon,
play.
depending on the matchup.
I had to play as its Captain Falcon. And I'm
Oh.
gonna tell you right now,
No,
I
it was
got
pretty
destroyed.
nasty. Bok Choy here taking the lead once again, getting about that 60-70% that we see pretty consistently from him, just about against any player. And this is this chance where Izzet might start making this comeback, where the combo game sort of ends for Bok Choy and will potentially begin for him. Bok Choy's doing a good job of keeping ahead, and that ledge trap is great for him, keeping Izzet on the back foot and maintaining that 80% deficit.
So, question. If we see
Ooh, that
Izzet
knee
wins,
could have been it.
are they going to do the Ditto? Or if we see Izzet loses, are we going to see the Ditto?
I don't anticipate it. I don't think that Izzet really wants to play the Ditto from what I've seen about the way they play. It's a strange Ditto, and Captain Falcon
It is.
has a lot of that get in there and just smash them up potential that works really well against a dedicated zoner like Pac-Man.
Yep.
So, I mean, if I was in this position and I had a Captain Falcon and a Pac-Man, I would 100% be on that Captain Falcon. Not to say that that's like the only choice to make.
Yeah. So, honestly, we need to see Bok Choy secure the stock, because like you said, Falcon can hit. He can get in and hit, and you don't want to see that happen. Not in the first stock.
I like that option of using the down B to clear out the fire hydrant. It moved Izzet to the other side of the map where he couldn't be punished for it, and it totally got rid of that obstacle, totally resetting neutral when Bok Choy had actually set some stuff up. Bok Choy gets some early percent here, putting on pressure with that fire hydrant as well, but he doesn't have an item to use as Galago has still been in Izzet's hands, and Izzet cleans up that stock. So it brings us back to even on stock 2.
Yeah, I honestly thought Bok Choy's grab would go through that Falcon kick, but it obviously did not. Ooh, he was going for the knee. He instead is going to go for the hug into the stage. Bok Choy going back on stage, resetting the neutral and resetting his control as a zoner. The forward airs are coming out. Fire hydrant going to despawn right when he was looking to disjoin it.
They're at absolutely even percents right now. Bok Choy having to land on Izzet though, and he does so pretty cleanly. He's got to use a lot of that shield, but it's going to pay off for him getting a fire hydrant there and even getting his charge off. Bok Choy's in a pretty nice spot here. He's able to set up an item for a kill, and wow, the bell was a bait!
Wow, the bell was a banger, you mean? No, it was good.
Wow, on just about any other character, that footstool would have been a rude way to secure that kill. But Bok Choy says, oh, okay, yeah, I like being off stage.
Yeah, you know, this is fine. Yeah, Bok Choy resetting neutral again and almost getting that grab conversion is going to miss the Falcon kick. And is it now sitting at 55% on his last stock? Bok Choy's really honestly able to afford getting hit here and afford playing off stage. The risk for the reward is too great. I mean, he's sitting at 120, but Izzet's at 74.
Oh no, if you're looking at a 50-50 trade for a stock, Bok Choy's going to take that every time. He's 60% behind on this stock relative. Ooh, but he doesn't get to take that at all. It's going to use a nice down tilt to poke all the way outside of stage. That's a rare unsafe or a miss of the ledge from Bok Choy. He's going to set up his zone here with his melon and hydrant, putting on shield pressure, which is going to pay off, causing Izzet to have to back off because he just doesn't have the shield to spare.
Izzet now trying to play this neutral well, and you know, he was doing it for a second. Bok Choy sitting at 27%. Now the 42, the fire hydrant is going to hit him, trying to rapid jab him into the stun, but it didn't hit.
There was just not quite enough opportunity to punish there for Bok Choy. Izzet is getting nasty with those, looking for any opportunity to eke out this kill. He's got to get it early. A knee is a great thing to bring up that percent on Bok Choy, and it's actually maybe a little bit in Izzet's advantage here because Bok Choy has to pull up quite a bit more percent before he's reasonably going to get an easy kill. Oh, that's really rough for Izzet to land right there. It gives Bok Choy just a little bit more time and a little more damage.
That up air hitting. Bok Choy a sneeze away from taking away this first game.
Oh, he needed just a moment more and he could have had that, but it's going to keep Izzet off of him, keep the pressure high.
And, ooh, Izzet was going for the hug there.
Yeah.
He was waiting for it. The forward tilt. Bok Choy gonna try
I think Izzet even could have afforded a dash attack, something taking a little bit more time there. Nair's right over Izzet, skirting death as Izzet is absolutely looking for his head.
This is great. Oh, the forward! Oh, into the
Right into
hydrant.
the fire hydrant!
Wow, he said yes.
So funny. Wow. Well, that's one of those problems that Bok Choy has sometimes, and Pac-Man on a larger part is just landing kills consistently, and Bok Choy did a really good job of landing all those kills pretty early.
Yeah, and when you're playing a zoner, because that's my main issue with like Banjo, Villager, Young Link, it's securing those kills. Like you're saying, them sitting at high percents, and you do not want to fight a Captain Falcon with Rage. That is so annoying.
Yeah.
And Izzet had some of those raw reads. There was like 2 knees that he had that were, he just read him coming down and was able to get it.
Ooh, there's that mirror coming out, so we will see the Pac-Man into Pac-Man, I guess. I had a totally wrong read on what Izzet was thinking. So it's going to be a question of how much Izzet has been doing on Pac-Man today. If he's feeling warmed up, there's that courtesy. Everyone gets a little bit of charge. But Bok Choy acts a little sooner, pulls the trigger right before Izzet, and gets some good percent out of it.
Right before Izzet went into this game, he said, I'm here to win tonight. I said, are you going to play the Falcon Ditto if Shaggy makes it to Grand Finals? He said, no, I'm here to win. I'm playing Pac. So that's why I was surprised to see him playing Falcon. But it makes sense with the Ditto match. But they're both back and forth right now. They scrapping, they throwing fruit.
Yeah, they throwing fruit. Well, Izzet landed a key there, a certain interesting kind of fruit all its own, and they're trading fruit back and forth here. Izzet stole that bell right away from Bok Choy, and the cadence of a Pac-Man Ditto is just a unique thing. Every pair of Pac-Mans does it totally differently, and Izzet gets a nice back air. They're using that fire hydrant in a way that is totally unique.
Yeah, the knockback from, the wind box, I was trying to say, from the water just knocked him up into it. But now it's even stock. 20-0, kind of, I mean, even-ish, right? They're both on the second stock. Izzet is winning these conversions, though, almost getting that forward air, securing Bok Choy's second stock.
Well, the fact that we're on Town and City here is much more significant than I thought it would be. Those platforms that poke out besides the edge of the stage are going to be pretty nasty because those forward air strings could be absolutely dangerous. That was a good call from Izzet, staying away from the platform as it moved off of the screen. Would have put him into quite a bit of get-up time.
Oh, the forward smash. He's going to take it. Bok Choy kind of getting lost in that hydrant a little bit too much. The stun. Ooh, the forward smash almost killed. The fire hydrant is,
And
though.
no
The tech
tech.
is not there.
All right, Izzet has secured their place, a stock ahead, and with not too much damage, but these kills have been going fast and loose.
Ooh, that was a good jump away.
Wow, these fruits, most of these aren't even coming out because they're able to trade with the throw of the fruit since they have the same frame data. Bok Choy's gonna hoard all the fruit here for a second, though charging his own while he holds on to Izzet, since Izzet can't really aggress during that time.
Yeah, he was trying to get the key to secure the stock, could not find it. He is going to be able to grab Galaga again. The stun is going to hit!
Oh no,
Forward
just a
smash
little
will
bit
not.
too late.
I think up smash was the play there because he was sitting on top of the hydrant.
Yeah.
But he probably was expecting the hydrant to hit him.
Yeah. Well, Izzet has gotten a lot of damage on this stock. He might be able to take this to game 3 at this rate.
The key to success is killing them into the blast zone. And Bok Choy. Bok Choy gonna get back on stage.
Bok Choy is at 121% right now, though he's got a lot of ground to gain on Izzet in order to make that back. But we've seen crazier things happen even just in this matchup so far.
See Top Gun? Because Bok Choy is in the danger zone right now.
He is, and these projectiles just keep coming. Next time he gets the tech against the stage spike, but Izzet is gonna just keep pushing up. That grab isn't gonna quite come out for him as the pressure shifts quite the opposite direction. They're trading time on shield.
Both charging fruit. Bok Choy off stage, trying to get an option set up for neutral here. Izzet looking for the stun, trying to secure this game too. Ooh, that hydrant. Ooh, it didn't hit. That was very close. The back throw could probably secure it right now.
This is anyone's game at this point. Bok Choy is just taking on little bits more damage on Izzet, but Izzet's got a bell right now. That could be a kill confirm, ready and waiting. He's got 2 bells, actually. I didn't even know that second one was charged.
That's a ding-dong combo for you. Throwing the apple. The key is going the other way.
Oh. There's so much flying. Oh, he's sort of in the trampoline there.
Ooh, that key almost killed the key.
Throwing keys now. Is this what this has evolved into? An apple lands, and Izzy is now finally in those triple digits where it's actually looking pretty scared for him, as well as Bok Choy. It really is anyone's game at this point.
It's going to come down to mental. It's going to come down to who can be more patient, who wants it more to be patient.
There it is again!
Bok Choy. Wow, that game 2 lasted for so long. I almost thought we were going to time for a minute.
How low were we on time?
I don't know. They just kept going back and forth. They were just throwing.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
last
God.
stock was ticking on for quite a while. But the first one, I think they probably considered a lot of time on. That was such a fast one.
I thought they were playing baseball. They were literally throwing and
Yeah,
catching.
you
They were
could've
playing
pulled someone.
catch back and forth.
Yeah, the father and son Pac-Man playing catch in the yard, doing some bonding.
Why didn't we get a Miss Pac-Man skin?
That's one of the big questions of Smash, I think.
It is.
Keeps me up at night.
Yeah, literally sit awake. Why?
Okay, I think though one of the biggest things in this matchup was specifically, is it dropping fire hydrants off the ledge to mess with Bok Choy's side B recovery? Bok Choy likes to take a lot of time off stage because most characters can't do anything about it. But Pac-Man actually can. So spending a lot of time using that side B to recover vertically, you know, the little scoop up, and then using an up B to do the rest of it, is it going to work out against Izzy? Because Izzy just goes, yeah, fire hydrant time.
Bok Choy with a really sick combo in neutral too, pushing Izzet to the left side of stage. Izzet trying to return one of his own. Ooh, the spot dodge is going to leave him safe from that forward smash.
All right. You can't tell who's going to hit who next. It's just back and forth as time goes on. And you can tell that with the percent at this rate. Izzet's got some time to charge and an upper platform, while Bok Choy has set up his own fire hydrant and Galaga. Tandem throwing it. Oh my God, Bok Choy gets an early kill with that back throw because Izzet goes right into the range of that grab.
That was a really smart positioning and play from Bok Choy to recognize he was on the platform. He knew if he backed through, it was going to be enough to get him into the blast zone. That was a great play.
Wow, and Bok Choy pretty quickly taking a lead here, getting that 60% that we see pretty commonly at the beginning of a stock. But right after that kill, it means he's quite a bit ahead because he still hasn't died.
Going for the forward. Bok Choy really aggressively almost pulling fruit in front of Izzet. Almost trying to bait out an option from him.
Bok Choy didn't do it. He didn't go low. I saw him think about it for just a moment. This time he's going to be forced to, though. He makes the tech. He knows that it's coming. And Izzet is setting up to stop him from getting to stage, but he still hasn't killed Bok Choy. Bok Choy doing a great job of finding the safest options even when Izzet could lay the kill. The grab finally comes out, but Izzet has taken almost 100%.
Yeah, Izzet is going to have to focus up on this stock, and he is really going to have to push.
Bok Choy does spend a lot more time on the ledge. This gives Izzet the opportunity to have the luxury to have a little more stage and be able to choose platforms to stay on. I guess that order means Izzet gets to knock the fire hydrant out, which will actually make it allied to him. It'll do damage to Bok Choy and not to himself.
It's really weird. Like, this whole matchup is just weird, and the interactions.
Oh, yeah.
Going for the forward smash, just trying to pull out something cheeky, secure the stock. Ooh, opting for the key now. Is it gonna try to pull something cheeky on Bok Choy? Realizing he's low, he's gonna take 20% from that.
Ooh, but Izzet doesn't watch for the apple. He takes a hit from it while Bok Choy has to shield from that fire hydrant. Projectiles raining out from both of them as the shield pressure gets pretty big on Izzet. He gets a grab, though, and throws Bok Choy right off the stage, who doesn't quite have enough range. And there's the kill to punish off that side B.
Wow. Izzet brought that stock back in the second stock. Bok Choy now desperately needs to find this kill.
Yeah, Bok Choy could be on his last stock. Well, definitely on his last stock of this match. He's going to have to play it pretty safely here, but still, he needs to get this kill pretty fast.
He's living from that. That is crazy. I would not have expected that.
Ooh, oh no. That bell misses. That's what Bok Choy needed to secure a kill, and Nair isn't going to do it. So he wants to set up this fire hydrant to try and poke for it again. I don't think that up smash was intentional. He's going to take some serious damage to Izzet with that strawberry.
Yeah, you gotta tech those.
Whoa! That's a great setup of that apple.
That was gnarly.
Well, Bok Choy keeps doing really well for getting a kill and immediately comboing up a lot of percent. He's going to do it again this stock. Is it ending up landing a hit here? And they're tit for tat. Very similar percentages at this point, and back to charging and deciding what to do. It seems like when the stage is flat here on Town and City, they really have not much to do but throw projectiles at each other. Oh no, a spot and an air dodge is going to spell it in for Bok Choy. It takes it in 3 over Bok Choy in 2 games of the mirror match.
Wow, I did not expect that hydrant to kill. I expected him to send him back, but I thought that he'd have enough room to jump or air dodge in, get out of there, but no. That's going to secure the stock. What a crazy set. Back and forth the whole time. Bok Choy taking game 1, and honestly, if we would have stopped that game 3 halfway through, when Bok Choy was a stock ahead and Is It was like at 70%, I was like, yeah, Bok Choy's got this. But
It was a great comeback from
it was. It was truly like what you want to see in that mirror match, just pure back and forth. But great job to both Bok Choy and Is It. And like always, I'll be right back.
Like always. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that match come up again if we get the luxury of seeing that, and it may well, since we have Bok Choy knocked down into losers, and Is It continuing up on the top. Like we mentioned at the beginning of this match, these are top-tier players of this region and at this weekly consistently. So we may be able to see Bok Choy make that losers run and come back for the run back. Well, it looks like we have a little bit of time here as we wait for the following matches to get finished and get us another stream match, so we'll be right back. You want to hit it with the break one again? Awesome. Thank you. The Tios have to vie for dominance. All right.
You know what happened? You see what happened?
Just now?
Yeah.
You're vying for dominance? Yeah.
No. Like, Booker wanted to fight me because I was...
That happens.
That was why. It's on stream! Clip that, chat!
You know that, like, Pepe, like, rearing back to punch?
It's like full rearing back. Yeah. All right, Ali and Is It? We've been seeing him make the bracket run all night, right? Is It gonna pull out the Pac-Man immediately? I'm honestly a little surprised because Falcon does well in this matchup too. I feel at least because he's able to get in pretty quick. What do you think?
Well, with what you said about what Is It's thinking about as far as choosing characters goes, it makes sense that Is It would stick with Pac-Man, especially after how well that went in the mirror match against Bok Choy. Like, that's a big marker for success. But Ali is sort of up and coming tonight. So, I mean, is it going to be the one that puts a stop to this run that Ali has been on? Or is Ali just going to continue it in losers if he does lose this? Or maybe even Ali just wins this out and gets to take the winner side by storm.
He has won a battle for the Beehive, right? And Is It PR Nyla has not been able to make it over as much for a battle for the Beehive. But him and Disabled live together and they make it over quite a lot.
Didn't Is It get the first one?
I think he did.
First return?
Yeah,
so they both have one on their belts. I didn't know that Ali had actually gotten one.
Yeah, I think he got the second and third one. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
If he didn't, he's made top 3 almost every week, consistently.
Yeah, he's actually been pretty up and coming. That's sort of been the story of how he's been playing over in Peoria as well. So that's been, maybe this is just the breakout time for Ali.
I mean, he
sort
said
of had
the
it coming
same.
for a while.
He said the same, yeah. I mean, he's been labbing at home for even longer than COVID. You know, he has a kind of a very unique story. You should follow his story if you haven't. He's on Twitter at @EliSpaced. But he's had an amazing journey into this match scene. Wow,
That was really ambitious.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he was going for it. But Is It? 3 stocks in. Or has 3 stocks.
Yeah.
Against Ali's 2, right? So Ali really has to secure this out.
Yeah, Is It has done a great job of keeping the lead here and maintaining this last life while having a hard time actually landing another kill on Ali. But Ali should theoretically have a lot more in his kit that's going to allow him to look for a kill. That's not a way to do it, though, Ali. Is It is doing a great job here, pulling up another stock in. That's an interesting way to set up the... Oh! Well, who cares about Galagas now if you're going to get spiked that hard below the stage?
Spike! That was a good spike.
Yeah.
He has limit now. He is sitting at 74, and he does have a lot to do. That is not the way to do it.
His neutral B just got totally eaten by the fruit. The melon actually activated it, so he wasn't able to use it as a projectile. Looks like he jumped while still in some momentum, so that's going to carry him off of the edge of the map. That's okay. That's just one of those things that'll happen sometimes if you think that it didn't hit as hard as it did. Yeah, Is It came out guns blazing. He's got that first game, so that puts Is It ahead now. Ali is seeing this as this is still best of 3, right? So seeing this as a match point, he's got to really rally here. That's the deep breathing. Got to do something different to keep up with what Is It is bringing to bear.
1 second.
ABXY, right? ABXY in the LNR, I think. I might be forgetting. It's been a while.
Start battle.
Looks like the GameCube controller seems to have glitched itself out there and needs a reset. And our man on the job, Nuke, is making sure that everything is all good there. So we'll be right back to this. Hopefully that wasn't the reason for Ali and Bluesman. I know they stopped for a second at the beginning of that game to just double check that all their buttons were all good. X, Y, and start. Good. It's been a hot sec since I've thought about it.
So X, Y, and start. First off, says we're in top 12. Just to clarify, this is winners finals. So this is a best of 5.
Okay. So Ali does have a little bit of time to recover here.
In a best of 5, right? I think, especially in Smash and in a game like Rocket League, in your first game, it does matter, right? Because those tallies will
it sets
count
that
up.
precedent.
But it's also really good to spend your first game just reading your opponent as much as you can, especially if you recognize that you're going to lose game 1. Don't let it get you down. Just try to bait out options and see what they're going to do when you bait it out so that you're prepared for the next games moving forward.
I mean, especially when you're playing at this kind of level. I mean, this is winners finals. One of these players is guaranteed to be in grand. So the winner of this is guaranteed at least second place if they can't make it out in the grand finals, with that set advantage that they'll get from being on winner's side. So this is a high level of play here. So absolutely being able to read your opponent and get in their head and knowing what they're going to do before they do it is so big. And Izzet here is doing a great job with that. His forward smash hits below platform there, and he's going to get that kill, which is really good for him. A really early kill in 30 seconds there. And he's putting a lot of damage on Elite here, carrying forward the momentum from game 1, even with a little bit of a break. Wow, Elite cannot get back from that at all. Izzet taking 2 stocks in 45 seconds. That is a crazy start to this game.
If I'm Elite, I'm recognizing that if I go up, I should come back down, right? Because he could have taken him with him.
Yeah, just using the up B there could have at least saved face if he's going to lose a stock either way. But I think he's just a little bit flustered from how fast all of this is coming out. It's pretty crazy. He is stabilized here using that cross slash to try and catch that ledge, but it's actually going to end up getting him punished here. Percents are pretty even, but the stocks are the furthest they could be.
Oh, 100%. And that's the thing about Pac-Man, right? He's a zoner, but he's one of the faster zoners in terms of the options he can throw out. And right now,
back air. That's what he needs.
But right now, Ali is playing to his pace. Izzet's pace, and he's not setting his own pace. And he's just rushing in and trying to get as much damage out as he can. He's not recognizing his neutral, or his advantage and disadvantage states and when to push those.
Yeah, not hitting with that second hit. That up B could have been really close there. He's had a slight little opportunity for a punish, but he's mostly avoiding damage there. He's going to take quite a bit here himself, though, as Ali takes control of the game for a little bit, but is it too late? That's 90% he's been able to amount in just a little bit. He really could have benefited from that down air landing. He gets thrown off the edge here while Izzet is stuck on a platform. This is a good place for Ali to find him, and he's got that limit, but he's going to miss yet again. This is a rough spot to be in at 143%. Making the tech is all important, but there's a tangerine to stop it for him. That's 2-0 for Izzet at this point.
2-0, and listen, I hear someone knocking, so I might need to let him in. Oh, it's just the janitor, because the reverse sweep is coming. I see it right now in Ali's eyes. I know he's coming back. I know he's stomping it out. The issue here is...
Yeah, that's bold after seeing what we just saw. And
no.
Even Ali is having to switch off here.
The issue here is the mental state. Ali just got done playing Strive Grand Finals. He ran over, used the bathroom, he ran over, he immediately started playing. Yeah, he won Strive Grand Finals. And so now he's over here. It's a massive change of pace. And he's got to quickly change that pace. If you're going to enter multiple brackets as a top competitor, you got to be ready for it. He is going to switch to the Mario, too, and he did this last week against SF and took the set against him.
Very interesting. I've actually never seen a set on Mario from Ali, so I'm pretty fascinated to see how this goes, and he's keeping even pace here with Izzet. Mario's a pretty combo-heavy character, so he's absolutely going to love that he gets this opportunity to get in that combo game. That's a great job of keeping it going! And the spike! Ali finally getting ahead. This is what he's been needing. Maybe this is that change of pace and that mental change that he was really needing. He gets 62% on him with a stock to his name, but Izzet is taking charge now, putting that damage on, quite a bit of it too.
I'm telling you, if he was not here playing Smash, Ali would be teaching English 101 because the reads are real. He was able to get that forward dash attack into a forward smash very quickly, taking that stock. 130% now, 140%. He's got a save face here.
All right, he's finally, seemed like he stabilized there for a moment. He's getting sniped out with those apples, but he is just getting bounced around here. Izzet needs to find that opportunity to kill. While he's been dominating the stage, it feels sort of like a Sheik player as the memes go. He can hit every hit, but he just can't find the kill. There's a cherry just adding more of that damage, but another fruit could have gotten a kill here. Down air throws a lot, but it's not a kill. Oh no! Ali finally lost sight of what's important, and it's that.
Izzet just American snipered that fire hydrant one side of the stage to the other.
Well, at this point, that's a stock that Ali actually could spare. That was a dominant one from Izzet, but it's not the worst. And finally, Ali is back in combo game.
Yeah, that was a really good conversion, too, using platform Smashville to his advantage.
All right, they're just trading aerials at this point. Is it getting a little bit better of Ali with that jab and even a Gallagher? He's covering a lot of options here.
Ali waiting it out too, realizing that he was going to use a forward smash at ledge. He's been doing that a lot.
All right, all right. Ali was able to stabilize from the ledge, not get bullied out nearly as hard as last time. Ooh, and his spacing is just a little bit wrong. He didn't gauge his side or a dash attack quite correctly. And he's going to suffer for that. This disadvantage game is really where Ali is suffering.
Yeah, he's jumping immediately every time he gets hit at ledge. It's like they talk about with new players, that invisible line at ledge that goes up and that jump. I keep seeing that a lot.
Oh, Is it gets that kill with this back air. Is it pulling ahead again? This is match point as well in Izit's favor. Ali he's 3 games away from winning it. So it's a huge mountain to try and climb for Ali at all, if he even can.
I don't know. I think if Ali is able to take this game, he might be able to take the set with Mario. But he needs to have the confidence.
Oh, Izit was waiting for that read, but that's a great way to do that. He had that second, both of them staring each other in the eye while Ali was in that get-up situation. Izit ended up getting the worst end of that exchange, but he's still feeling pretty good. He's got this opportunity to get a combo with his Galaga up there. Reflect is actually what it's going to be. That gets Ali back to stage, but a roll takes him right back off.
Yeah, I rolled in. You know, what are you doing? What do you do? I felt like when Ali was at advantage, he was comboing really well. And
yeah,
he was
those
doing
combos were
extremely well.
all there.
But I felt like when he was in disadvantage, he was almost autopiloting to get back into neutral instead of calculating and thinking it out. Okay, what are my options from here, right?
Yeah, to be fair, Mario doesn't have a lot of them. His up B has a pretty limited range, and he's got an air dodge to use there. The cape adds a little bit more as far as stalling, but it didn't give him the breadth to use that. There was like one time that we got to see him use it to get to ledge, and it worked out, but there weren't many opportunities for him to do that at all. And that's sort of the same problem that he inherited from his Cloud play, where Cloud is also pretty limited on recovery options. It's just rough into a matchup with Pac-Man.
Yeah, it was a great game 3 though. Really close game 3. I thought he was gonna bring it back, but Izit will take that 3-0. We'll see Izit in grands, and we'll see who makes it through losers. And once again, I'll be right back.
All right, of course, the next couple matches we'll be seeing will be instant death, actually. There'll be best of 3. We'll be continuing that. Ooh, we actually might be going back to below best of 4, top 4. So more info on that coming, I guess. I don't have the bracket in front of me currently. But the players that lose each of these matches coming up until we get to grand finals will be out of the tournament. If they can get into that top 4, they'll be in the money, and that's, of course, what each of these players is absolutely looking for. You know, you got those dollar signs in their eyes as they're trying to, you know, win out and, you know, have all of that validation of their placement, including, you know, a little bit of moolah to take home. But the players who lose out will be out, as I was saying, and the winners are vying for a chance to go against Izit and try and prove that they're the ones that can do it, the ones that can beat Izit. Ali is going to be sitting at the top for whoever else is in loser's bracket as the second to last boss before Izit, and he's going to be fighting himself for a chance to get that run back. What? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we are in the loser's bracket. All right. Looks like our next match for stream will be Bok Choy and Kyoka. I think this is a run back, if I'm not mistaken here. So Bok Choy on his Pac-Man Ever Present. And Kyoka was playing Wolf earlier for most of this bracket. He'll be going Wolf again. Yeah, so we did see how this match played out with Bok Choy knocking Kyoka out. Kyoka is here for revenge, trying to vie for an opportunity to do what Bok Choy couldn't, is to beat Izit. Bok Choy takes an early lead here, dropping that apple, but he doesn't get too much mileage off of it. Oh man, that read does go in Bok Choy's favor here, though, as he gets even more damage. Kyoka not letting it go for much longer, though, as he converts, guarding the stage in the middle.
100%. In top 12 now, this is losers semis currently. And so that means this is a best of 3. Next set that we see, the winner will play Elite to go back into grids.
I was doing some mental math trying to determine where we are in the bracket, trying to visualize it. There's some high percent here. Bok Choi's on pretty high damage, and like we were saying last time that we saw this matchup, Kyoka has way better access to kills. And there's the back throw, which we haven't actually seen him pull off yet in this bracket at all. While Wolf has kill throws available, it's uncommon to see them because he's got just so much access. He's really got an abundance of kill moves.
So who knocked Kyoka down? Was it Bok Choy?
It was Bok Choy.
It was Bok Choy. Okay, right.
Yeah, so this is a run back. As I said, this is to see if Kyoka wants to beat Bok Choy in the run back to have that chance to do what Bok Choy himself couldn't, to try and beat out Izza in grand finals. Meanwhile, Bok Choy wants to make this losers run all the way back and get his own rematch against Izza, who knocked him into losers.
Yeah, those forward tilted leads have been nasty all bracket. When we've seen it, it's a good ledge guard, it's a safe ledge guard, and with Wolf's availability, it's just fast. Bok Choy is gonna get the stun though, and up smash to take the stock. Fire Hydrant is gonna hit, sending Bok Choy into free fall at 84% though.
That's a nice read there with that forward, that down tilt. Keeping Bok Choy off of the stage for even longer. Bok Choy doesn't feel too bad about this, but at low percentage, there is threat of death. And down tilt would have hit him there as he ran out his legend vulnerability. Oh, there's the reflector you were talking about.
He got the reflector on the hydrant. He saw the fire hydrant set up, and he knew it was coming.
Ooh, that was a great pickup there, trying to use that bell with a grab. Kyoka thinking that the bell was the main attack, and Bok Choy just looking for a nice grab. He was a little late to get it, but it could have been big. Something to look at in his repertoire as well.
Yeah. Trying to space out with these, with his laser. Not finding much, though. Finding some percent, but Bok Choy, like you said, on his last stock. I don't know, Treasury. I don't know if he can pull this one out for game 1.
Yeah, he's got a lot of ground to cover, but a raw forward smash sometimes will just do that, and suddenly it's looking a lot closer. I mean, that's one of the earliest kills you'll see from a Pac-Man.
Yeah, 75% too. He's going to need to hit a couple of those forward air strings that he's so infamously hits and get him off stage, put him in an option, really secure this one. Forward throw at ledge, 97%. Kyoka looking for a salty down smash, wasn't able to find it.
Yeah, Kyoka's looking pretty confident here, pushing up aggressive in that last bout that we just saw, but he's going to eat some damage for holding a little too far up. Bok Choy relegated back to below the ledge, and Kyoka looking for down tilts.
Ooh. Using that reflector again. You like to see it. Kyoka really needing to finish out the stock because Bok Choy is stacking up those percents.
Oh my god, hitting that side B. 3 side Bs in a row were required. Bok Choy got a lot of damage out, but he ate some in exchange for getting hit with the side B. The back air or back throw will kill again. That one, it looks like it ballooned a little bit. I think that might have been a DI problem.
I don't know. It was close. Bok Choy not just throwing the cherries or the strawberries. He threw the whole damn
everything.
He threw the whole fruit basket.
Throwing an orchid at him.
He literally threw the whole fruit basket at him. And every time, Kyoka was like, he's not going to throw something. He's not going to throw something.
I think Kyoka's more like, well, help! Yeah. Just like, I only got one option and it's side B.
He got back. He was able to take the game. So, I mean, it worked for him, right? 1-0 now. Kyoka sitting a game up, and he is not showing any sign of switching off of this wolf. He's liking it, and it's working for him.
And not too terrible. Using that reflector a little more effectively will definitely do a lot to make it a much more viable option into Pac-Man. And not just for all the projectiles, but especially for those fire hydrants or bells that are looking to set up kill confirms.
He's been a little slow with those down smashes.
Yeah.
Hasn't been able to catch it ledge. He's had a lot more success with those forward tilts.
Yeah, I think Kyoka would be pretty disgusting in this matchup. Once he can get that timing on the down smash a little more accurate, he'll be killing Bok Choy really early.
Yeah, Bok Choy sitting at 93-2, both on their first stock. Gonna get a dash attack. Fishing for a back air at ledge. He's gonna maybe settle for a forward air. Gonna set up, gonna honestly give some stage control back to Bok Choy. He sees the fruit, getting some PTSD, getting back in neutral.
Ooh, I don't know how that missed. That came pretty close, but it was just a blur across the screen. That fruit just getting absolutely catapulted.
You know, once again, too, Bok Choy doing a great job of throwing that bell, securing it with the up smash, but we're not seeing the reflectors from Kyoka like we did game 1. And as I say that, commentator's curse, there it is.
Ooh, Kyoka accidentally attacks there, almost opening himself up for some punishment off stage. Bok Choy's got that first stock, and he's not on too much percent here. Again, like we've been saying, Kyoka's got pretty good access to kills. I mean, look at those smash attacks. Any one of those had the potential to kill if hit in the right direction. But Bok Choy's, ooh, there's the reflector again. Ooh, a suboptimal punish, though.
Yeah, it was a forward tilt, and it wasn't even the sweet spot. He really needed a forward smash to take it. And that's the thing with Bell. You have time. If you're there and you're set up at the beginning of it, you have time. The dash attack is going to take, though. Bok Choy looking for a cheeky grab off stage, which Kyoka at 100%, it was a good option. You just did it a little too early.
Yeah, it was an option for a kill. Ooh, that one there actually could have been a back throw for Bok Choy, which I think would kill at 125%.
Back throw? I think so, too.
Kyoka going down for a spike. We haven't seen him do that in this matchup at all, and the option was there if he had just been a little bit closer. Ooh, I think Kyoka's unlocked the secret wolf tech. Is that dealing with projectiles is way easier for him if he just forward airs through them all. It saves him so much more time and shield pressure. Ooh. Yeah, there's that back throw. It does kill this time. Ooh, missed B reverse on that melon. It could have poked on that fire hydrant like we see him do very often, but not that time. Bok Choy's going low, but then realizing that the spike might come out again, and he's definitely, rushed to get back down there. The side B comes out again. Kyoka keeps getting those. There's a lot of sweet spot side Bs for him, and almost a kill with that back throw. I'm pretty surprised, and I think that might prove that it was bad DI on the back throw kill that we saw at the end of last game, because it was at higher percent.
You're seeing multiple back throws come out from Kyoka.
Ooh, Bok Choy's got the key. Kyoka's got ledge guard pressure, but he's going to get hit by this key. He's on his last stock, while Bok Choy is still, oh my god, going strong with that second stock. Yeah, Kyoka knows it's lost. Up B's right off the stage, while Bok Choy gets to stay alive with 2 whole stocks remaining. That'll bring us back to even.
1-1. Yeah, very close game 2. Kyoka getting caught off stage a couple of times with the fruit. The neutral play in that game was a lot better, though. Very back and forth between the two of them. Bok Choy was getting the setups that he's been fishing for all set, though, in that game. We saw the setup with the bell. We saw the setup with the fire hydrant. The bread and butters of the Pac-Man, and he's hitting those well. So I think what we saw in game 2 different from game 1 was Kyoka just really didn't reflect as much. He's going back to those shield options, which he did in the first set, and it didn't end well for him. But game 1, he was reflecting a lot, and it almost made Bok Choy uneasy to throwing out options.
Yeah, I think, again, interesting.
Oh, and the down smash! And the,
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the payoff of choosing the down smash over the down tilt. Down tilt's a little easier to land, but down smash,
it'll kill.
That's got some oomph behind it.
It's meat and potatoes.
All right, here's some trading fire, but Bok Choy is very, very far behind right now. Oh no, the timing just was not there.
No, you. Got it. Okay, landing with an air was a smart option. Retaking neutral.
Nice, Kyoka's got this item right back here. He doesn't get quite a hit with it, but he's cleared out all of Bok Choy's utility. He's got the chance to look for another down smash like that. He goes, oh, it wasn't down ledge, but he gets it again. Another really early kill for Kyoka. And this is looking like a much more dominant game than any that we've seen between these three, or between these two.
Yeah, I mean, 3-1. Bok Choy's really got to be careful this game. Try to camp it out a little bit. Try to play it a little bit safe if he wants to win this set. This is losers too, so that means whoever's losing this is going home. But that will secure a 4th place.
Yeah, Bok Choy is in a rough situation here. He's got a little bit of time to recover even if he loses this game, but he will need to sweep back 2 more games in a row if this one goes Kyoka's way.
Ooh, that's not killing though. That was very close.
Yeah, Bok Choy needed a little bit more damage, and he's got chunk on a lot of damage between those 2 bouts. Oh, Kyoka dropping the reflector just a little too early.
That up tilt does a lot of damage. Wolf up tilt pretty good. Forward tilt, pushing him back. What's he going to do for the ledge guard here? Okay, he's just going to go for a forward tilt, try to play it safe. Dash attack as Bok Choy is pulling
totally
through.
raw.
He was not expecting that. He went for it too. Taking
Wow.
it 2-1.
Bok Choy getting that 2-0 win, and game 2 seems to have lit that fire for Kyoka. Kyoka taking this match point with all 3 stocks still on the board.
Wow. Great play from Kyoka, 2-1, and now he's going to be playing in losers finals against Elite for the chance to play Is It back in Grants. GG's to both players, and once again, I'll be right back.
Gotta go make sure everything's running securely. All right, well, that's one Pac-Man out of this bracket, which I'm sure will be assuring for the rest of the players still left in bracket. Just a frustrating frustrating character to play against. There still is it sitting there at the top, waiting and beckoning them on. I think Ellie will be up here again for this next match against Kyoka as Kyoka continues this run. Well, I don't know if you guys are able to hear that all over this mic, but there's the announcement of the return of Honeypot, the monthly series here in Davenport. I'm sure Nuclear will have more to tell you guys about that here.
Alternating Currents, one of the best festivals in the QC since I've been here. You know, I'm not a native to the QC, but I love it out here. There's a lot of music downtown, a lot of fun. Anyone tuning in, we're going to revive the Honeypot monthly series. We had it on the schedule for March of 2020.
Oh, what an unfortunate time.
And then we had to cut it because Miss COVID sucks. So,
Yeah.
we're going to be bringing it back. For Alternating Currents, we're going to be actually in a hotel downtown called The Current, and it is a really nice contemporary hotel. We will have a stream for fighting games. We will have a stream for Smash, dedicated rooms for each, projectors, stage setup, the whole 9 yards. It'll be great. Venue's awesome. They're really looking to partner with us. And the beautiful part about it is since it's in a hotel, there's going to be rates to stay in the hotel so that you can catch all of the Alternating Currents action Friday to Sunday that weekend.
I mean, that's so convenient because I mean, usually it's such a such a costly thing to have to deal with totally separate housing.
I guess I should say the date. That's probably important, right? August
that is
21st.
important.
Saturday, August 21st. We start our boot camp here at St. Ambrose earlier that week on the 16th. We're going to have our boot camp, and then we're going to end it with Alternating Currents on the 21st.
Nice. That'll be a great way to kick off that season for the players. With like button test them, no cause for concern right here. Oh yeah.
They probably didn't mean to go to
Yeah, I don't think
PS2.
this is Bok Choy that we've got up here.
Yeah. Unless a Bok Choi's playing Cloud, but I think that would make you and I both go.
I mean, okay.
Huh?
Whatever you say, Cam.
Yeah. Kyoka trolling now.
Well, Kyoka versus Aaliyah. We're, I mean, looks like those character selections should be correct. So, Wolf and Cloud, these are two pretty bruiser characters. They're pretty fair. They hit hard, they move fast, they do a good job of controlling area on the stage with a pretty strong projectile on each character.
Yeah, honestly. And I would say Wolf has a little bit more of the basic fundamentals in a character, while Cloud is Cloud. Cloud can do a
Cheeky
lot.
lazy.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're going to see this game 1. It is a best of 5. We are in losers finals.
Yeah, I think like you're saying as far as the differences go, that Cloud is really good in the air. He's got great aerial game. Meanwhile, Wolf really excels at ledge trapping. Like we've seen Kyoka do great things like that that down smash on ledge for a really early kill. That's just always something that's on the table for him. And here at this point, they're going to be trading a lot of damage here. Ali sort of taking the upper hand as he forces Kyoka off the stage, looking for a ledge guard of his own, but he's not going to get any juice off of it.
Yeah, Kyoka taking the upper hand, even though Ali is a cool cat. And playing neutral, we're going to... Oh! Listen, is that called the mango now? Just dash dancing in front? yeah, he was waiting out the option.
Ooh,
Ali is going to take it,
waiting for that chance for the up smash, and there it finally comes out for a kill.
Yeah, he is sitting at 114, though. You know, Kyoka just has to land a solid forward smash or a down smash, and that could be stock as well. Getting something out with that nair, and Ali's just kind of
Yeah, that was a quick burn of the meter.
Yeah.
Oh, but he will get a cross slash regardless, getting some easy damage there when Kyoka opens up, and it's just enough for that forward smash to kill. Ali is taking a great lead here, up 2 stocks on Kyoka. He's at 141% with kills readily available, but he's still dominating the stage.
Wow, that killed it like 80. And that back air is going to take it, as it should. Wolf back air just too good. 2 stocks to 1. Kyoka sitting at about 60% now. He has no room for error.
Oh my god, and he gets hit by 2 smash attacks in a row and the forward air off stage. Kyoka getting finessed by Ali in this game. One that went by pretty darn quickly.
I think the issue with that game was that Kyoka was too predictable in his movement. He was just approaching, and when you're approaching a sortie and you're so predictable, whatever option they're going to throw out, if they throw it out earlier, they're going to hit you, right? And so we saw Kyoka go for a lot of dash attacks. Ali just responded with a lot of forward tilts and then forward smashes as he was like drifting into him, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like the tone of that game was Kyoka getting a little bit too aggressive in a matchup where maybe he's the one who plays it a little safer, more optimally. And Ali was more than happy, and he was super quick on the reads too. He goes, "Oh, okay, you're a little bit unsafe. I love smash attacks." And man, he made great work of them.
Switching to the Wario, you know, Kyoka, for those just tuning in, this is and those who know the QC, this is probably his main, what he would consider his main. He's been trying out Wolf. Wolf has not been something that he's been playing as much recently. He's basically just been playing Wario at every single Beehive that we've had. Interesting to see how this set is going to go, though, because I actually don't know if he's played with or against Ali as the Wario.
Yeah, this is going to be a big switch up to how this matchup goes, but it's, I mean, and it is playing out a little more in Kyoka's favor.
I mean, we talked about the aggression, right? Wario can afford to be aggressive, and Kyoka is a lot more comfortable with the Wario combos. The down tilts into the dash attacks, double nairs.
And that's something that really isn't too available for Wolf. He doesn't have much in the way of true combos. He's got a couple like multi-hit combos, but for the most part, he's playing a mental game. There's a lot of pressure on that shield, but it's not going to do anything that's actually going to count here for Ali. Oh, and going low does not work out. Kyoka did a great job of shutting it down.
Yeah, and it's a different ledge guard too, and that's where it's kind of in Kyoka's favor because Ali's just been waiting for the forward tilts at ledge.
There's a spike for Ali, and it's even.
Yeah, wow, that was a great spike for Ali. Kyoka clapping it up, looking for them claps. I'd love to see Ali's Mario versus Kyoka's Wario. That would be super entertaining.
The claps. There's so much aerial aggression between those two players. That's what that would be. Ali's got his limit here, but in a state of disadvantage, it might just need to be used for recovery. No, he's going to be able to save that option and use it to actually burn limit for some damage. Putting Kyoka up to 40, but he can't follow it up with much here. Ooh, Kyoka's got the lead here. That backer doesn't kill. But I guess he's going to bait Ali into an erroneous recovery. Getting that stock lead now in favor of Kyoka, and he's got Waft available. This is looking a little bit rough for Ali at this moment.
He's looking for the clap up too. There it is! The Waft. It's going to put him at 96 now in his last stock. Kyoka sitting at 85. He's got to be careful. Cross slash. Going to take that stock.
There we go. There's a lot of meter just burned right here. That motorcycle even sitting there. There's just so much resources used for those 2 kills, but it leaves us in a position where Ali is in a bad spot.
That forward tilt is going to secure game 2, and he was looking forward at ledge 2. It was forward enough, and people drastically underestimate how much Wario forward tilt actually does. And it will knock you back. I mean, he was just sitting at 100 kind of mid-stage, and it killed.
Yeah. Let's see if we go to an interesting stage here. Yoshi's story is going to be Elite's selection in the face of that defeat. I'm not too sure how that stacks up for either of these characters, to be honest. Maybe that messes with Wario's. I mean, it's a tri-plat stage, but the option to go to this one as opposed to Battlefield is interesting. I was thinking maybe it messes with the motorcycle that Wario has, and maybe it doesn't
I was gonna say
activate properly.
I feel like both of these characters benefit on a tri-plat, but honestly, Yoshi's I'm not sure.
Oh no, Lee! That's so rough. He's gotten 44% to start off, but he's gonna lose his stock. And seeing Yoshi's story, I forget the actual thing. It's the wall jump. Cloud has the ability to do that. So that is what's gonna make this the preferable tri-plat. I don't think anything else is really going to, unless maybe the motorcycle. But that's not gonna do a lot to help when he's gonna lose a stock already to that SD. He's got a lot of percentage here, so it's really a shame to see where he could have been if he hadn't had that stock loss at this point.
He's got an uphill battle to fight for sure.
Looking for a couple of those down airs up smash finally comes out for him, and he hasn't actually lost that much percent off of that SD. He's 60% behind, but that's recoverable.
Ooh, great spot dodge from Kyoka. Lee. Ooh, with the forward tilt. Oh, gonna respond with the nair though.
At least taking charge. That jab on shield could have been disastrous, but Kyoka doesn't follow up. Elise got meter to burn right here, and he's going to land it just as he wants to with that cross slash. Ooh, that doesn't come out on that aerial guard, but a back air does. He continues to guard out on this ledge.
Ooh, that up smash. Really good as a recovery option too, but he comes back. The clap up. Sitting at pretty even percents.
Ooh, the spacing's not quite there for Ali. He could have had a kill.
Walked up right into it. He's going to throw him right back out. Kyoka got a little bit of his percent taken off the top as well from the bite.
Unlikely to make a lot of difference, but definitely nice upside there to that move. Ooh, a TBZ there is not going to be good for Ali, and the waft takes that stock.
He read it. He literally walked back and read the roll in and wafted. Got him off of that too. Wow.
Kyoka's doing really well with those wafts. That's 2 for 2 on really well-timed wafts. It's just about as soon as he got the waft, he sees an opportunity for it. The first one didn't land a kill, but it was some really important damage for that.
That is the second time. We're seeing it! We're seeing it! The Mario versus the Wario. I did want to point out, that is...
I thought you said earlier that you want to see Wario versus Wario, and I'm
no,
like,
Wario versus
I guess
Mario.
seeing Eli's Wario be neat. But no, this is nice and thematic.
And he picked a different color, which is nice, because this is also Kyoka's preferred color, the blue and the yellow. Or the blue and the pink colors. But I was going to say, Ali lost that stock earlier off of a roll-in. And he did the same thing against Izzet earlier. He lost the game off of a roll-in. He's got to be careful about rolling in because it's easy to read. It's easy to expect.
Yeah, and what's easy to punish is the biggest.
Yeah.
Well, the damage dispersion is pretty even here. Ali getting more through combos, and of course Kyoka just putting out more through individual hits. And they're trading this position off of ledge at exactly even percents now. Ooh, there's that mix-up that he does have available, but it's not enough to keep Kyoka off. Ali does lose a stock.
I love that these guys are playing this because this is a very, not similar characters, but the rivalry, right? The Mario rivalry. You love to see it. Down throw. Gonna air dodge out the nair.
Ooh. Mario does like going off ledge, sort of similar to the Captain Falcon that we were seeing earlier, so he doesn't hate Kyoka going for that option.
Oh, that up smash was beautiful. He landed and knew that it was safe as soon as he landed and went for it.
Yeah, up smash is going to be a large part of this matchup here. They're both really strong, Mario and Wario's.
Ooh, the chomp.
No health to be gained here this time, but definitely a lot of damage to put on Ali.
I was going to say, too, both of these characters really good at, their combo game, right? And both of these specific players doing really well with the combo game with these characters. Able to hit the combos that they're looking for. Forward tilt going to send Kyoka off. Kyoka getting mid-stage control again, but Ali getting him in an up air string off right side of stage.
Yeah, last time that we saw Ali as Mario, he's having a rough time because his fireballs were getting eaten by projectiles. This time there aren't any projectiles that are going to be doing that. from Wario. He's going to lose the stock there, but like I'm saying, these combos, he's able to set them up pretty easily with those neutral Bs. He's going for quite a bit off ledge, but it's not what he's going to need to actually get a kill here. The waft isn't too scary. It won't be scary for a little bit, but Elite is on last stock.
Back throw at 126. Let's see how Elite does their ledge guards here. Yeah, honestly, to the set, that was great. That was great. Now that's tied up, Elite desperately needs to take the stock to send it to in Game 5.
Yeah, this is match point in Kyoka's favor. He's got that waft available, and each percent past this 50% here is going to be scarier and scarier for Elite. He needs to get this combo and try evening up that percent so he can start looking for a kill as soon as possible.
We haven't been seeing Elite go for those down airs at all on Mario either, and that's a great option to mix in with the up airs.
That's a good point. We've seen very few of those from him. Was that a waft burn below the stage? I think he was looking for a clap, maybe? But he's going to get a back air here, and it actually does secure that kill. Elite's run has been finished off. It's Kyoka that gets to head on into grand finals against Izzet.
And the choice to play Wario, I thought was a great choice, especially into the cloud. And then when Elite picked Mario, I felt like it was a lot more of an even match. It was very back and forth, very entertaining to watch as well. They just threw each other into combo states constantly throughout that game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the end, it's Kyoka that was able to win everything that wasn't combo, and on the back of some SDs from Ali, which were pretty tragic to his run, he's able to make it through. This is the opportunity for Kyoka to do what Bok Choy couldn't do.
This is Kyoka's choice to do what no one else tonight has done.
That's true. No one has beaten Izzet tonight. Did he lose any during the group stage?
Nope. 2-0'd everyone.
Abs 2-0'd every single time. Well, he did lose some games once we got into top 12, so you can. Yeah, that's a testament to the caliber that we're moving up to here. But undefeated by anyone.
All right, Kyoka looking like he's about to head in. Maybe. Huh? Oh, I can get the scoring. I'm a. Hey, like always. I'll be right back.
No, we gotta stop him. He's making it into a bit now. Looks like his is ready and rearing to go. I'm pretty curious about that Captain Falcon pick, potentially being the one against Kyoka. And for that matter, I'm pretty curious about Kyoka's character pick as well. All right, Kyoka's in the room now. Is it all ready to go? It's going to be that Pac-Man to start off with against Kyoka's Wolf. All right, Izzet opts to move totally away from this fight, but he's going to get grabbed for it anyways, avoiding much damage from it, though, which is a nice thing for him. Kyoka, not wanting to get overly aggressive, isn't going to go for anything risky here. Eating that combo on a shield, but the Galaga does make its way in, chunking some damage on Kyoka. He was trying to play conservatively to avoid exactly that, but now he's got stage to his advantage, and we saw him play this really well against Bok Choy. Oh my god, Izzet almost lands a very early kill on Kyoka here, but he gets it anyways as Kyoka misses the opportunity for an uppie, thinking that he had another jump left while it had been burned earlier. Izzet is feeling really great here, having only 50% after this first stock. That reflector proving not worth anything, and up tilt's coming out, not to actually hit Kyoka, but damage continues landing on him. Kyoka finally gets a chance here to throw some damage in, but the damage is pretty hefty after that really early first death.
Catch me up here. What have I missed so far, Treasury?
Well, Izzet has taken the lead. A misinput from Kyoka, missing the fact that he had burned his jump, having to up B a little earlier than he actually did. He got a really good kill here, and the two of them are, of course, having at it right now.
Yeah, Kyoka going back to the Wolf, probably a good option against this pack. I honestly thought that Izzet was going to go Falcon because he was hovering over it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, the fruit!
Oh, Kyoka is totally out of range. That might have been savable still, but he's losing again to his recovery.
Yeah, once again. Izzet really taking notes earlier, too, from the game that he saw Kyoka play against Bok Choy. With Bok Choy throwing the fruit and seeing it be a safe option against Kyoka. Kyoka's got to do during the set.
Oh, no, no B reverse. That key would have been devastating.
He's got to do during the set what he didn't do during the Bok Choy set, and that is reflect.
Yeah.
Send that shit back at him.
Although even we're seeing Izzet is a step ahead. He's seeing some of those reflectors and reacting to them, waiting to throw things out, like we saw with that bell right up that secured the first stock, or the second stock.
Wow. Moving back, making it back to the stage. Maybe not for long. Going with the safe recovery, but he's rolling, and Izzet was able to read that immediately.
Oh, that dash attack.
That was so weird.
Made it so I wasn't going to have the opportunity to kill here. But it's almost like he's playing with his food, finally securing with a forward smash.
And that was a pretty convincing game from Izzet. He was really able to shut down Kyoka off stage. Once he got Kyoka off stage at a high percent, he just kept racking it up. The forward smashes on ledge, throwing out hydrants, throwing out fruit. Kyoka just didn't have an answer for it off stage, and he didn't look very comfortable with it off stage.
Yeah, that's a great showing to start off with, right off the bat. As we said, Izzet hasn't lost to anyone yet, so starting this off with a win right off the bat in game one is a great way to start. Yeah, there's a long way to go for Kyoka to win. I mean, just numbers-wise, Kyoka has to win six games to get it. Izzet is only 2 away from the victory of the entire tournament.
Well, let's see what Kyoka can do here with his mental. I know that he was in a strong mental state going into this set. He said he was doing this one for AirJ, who said he was leaving a little early, so he wanted to show up for AirJ. Honestly, I just want to see Kyoka do this for himself. You know, he's taken out some people in bracket tonight that he's never taken out before. He said he's feeling great. He's just got to stay on top of that A game.
No, there's been a really impressive run from both players. It'll be a shame to see one of them knocked out here, but there will have to be a first place and a second place. Ooh, there's that up tilt of a not very often used Pac-Man move, but sometimes when they're on that platform on Pokemon Stadium, it's just what you need to scoop them off, and a down smash coming out. You don't see that too often on the ledge guard. Oh, funny thing with the bell, if it gets reflected, it'll just go up and keep going up. That's why it didn't reflect right back at Izzet.
Huh.
Yeah. It's a weird physics programming. Oh! That wasn't going to be a back throw, so Izzet didn't have the opportunity to kill off that forward throw, just be repositioning. But it would have been really nice for him, the fact that Kyoka managed to break out there. Could have been really big.
Yeah, Kyoka playing safe too, getting these nairs out of shield. Wolf does that really well. Reflecting it back, that was a last frame reflect, I feel like. Trying to spot dodge the grab, we saw it happen earlier though. You can't just simply spot dodge a pack grab. You gotta get around it.
Yeah, that's the real danger of it. You can't shield it, you can't spot dodge it. You just have to back off. It's such a great tool for a zoning character especially.
Playing around neutral now.
And that neutral is finally broken by Izzet here. He's going to have his side B taken away, but it doesn't phase him too much. So little damage has come out as they just gauge each other and try and decide what the best way to actually start a fight is.
Up throw, up air, forward air. Oh, great.
Nice
turn around and grab. Ooh, that nair's going to be through the back air. Oh, the reflect!
Oh, no, the reflect is lacking there with that apple. A slight misspacing from Kyoka. He's trying to space and back up, sort of like a honey badger with those forward smashes. It's attack and retreat, while Izzet tries to take some ground back here on the stage. And the percentages are still relatively low for the amount of time they've spent on this stock.
Yeah, realistically, I mean, they're both at around 90. Kyoka just letting Izzet charge that, not getting the reflect he wants either. And Izzet almost wanting Kyoka to reflect it because he's able to get the grab conversions off of the time that Kyoka's using to reflect.
There we go, clean kill.
Great Z drop at ledge. Kyoka went right up into it. It was able to forward smash him out.
All right, Kyoka's got to land this kill in order to start evening it up on the last stock. Nice punish on the grab. Getting that dash attack, it's a heavy hit for him, but he's not able to land the smash attacks that he's looking for.
Yeah, and he could have really capitalized on that miss grab. Wasn't able to, though. Able to get a little forward tilt. 137-7. Kyoka, like you said, he's got to finish out this stock here soon.
A dash attack is nice, but it's not quite enough. If you'd just been a little closer to the ledge or had a little more damage on Izzet, that would have been a hit. It is a killing move. Lasers won't do anything about that. Galaga and the Reflector it just looks nervous in the Reflector right now. That might be something worrisome. Izzet isn't phased by it.
Ooh, that forward tilt was doing a good job of catching the dash attack.
Ooh, Kyoka almost got himself into a position to punish off that roll, but he gets it in the end and gets a Galaga as a little bonus on top.
Ooh, the up air
All right,
string.
Kyoka.
Mixing up that up air string. Now on the last stock of game 2, Kyoka, like we said earlier, desperately kind of needing to take this game as he has 6 to win in order to make it out of Grants.
They are exactly even on percent here as that Fire Hydrant breaks and pumps a lot of damage into Kyoka here. Is it looking pretty nice here as he lands a back air and gets to ledge guard with his Hydrant, putting more and more shield pressure on him.
Ooh, almost a good grab, but is it decided to roll back as soon as he got out of that dash attack. Now putting Kyoka in a really bad situation at ledge. Kyoka making it back to neutral with 134. Is it 70?
That grab could have been deadly, but Kyoka's gonna keep avoiding that. He gets hit by a Tangerine here. Izzet has a chance to set up with a Tangerine on that Z drop. And even a back throw, but on this side of the stage, it's not going to be lethal quite yet as he tries to find something to get this kill. There it finally is with the forward smash out of that belt.
Wow.
Izzet is on 2-0, gonna move it on to match point on winner's side. This last game could be the last one.
You're 100% right, Treasury. I thought that up smash was going to kill, but Izzet had time to shield.
So close.
He had barely any time to shield, but he had time. That was crazy. Because he did a good job of waiting out the option and then waiting for the up smash. But it was just a little bit too slow. I'm almost wondering what option would have been better. Like maybe an up tilt it might have taken. I don't know. That was a really close game too. But Izzet securing it. Kyoka now needing the reverse sweep to knock Izzet into losers and into a grand finals reset.
It really is a lot. Izzet is looking indomitable right now, and he is showing no signs of stopping with a very early kill. Only 11% on him. 15 seconds into the game. Oh my god.
Those forward smashes.
I thought it was at least 30 seconds. I was like, oh, disgusting 30 seconds, and I check, and wow.
You didn't have time to take a breath. You started talking, and by the time you were done, the stock was out.
That's insane.
Dude, that was absolutely crazy. Those forward smashes at ledge are just beautiful, and they work so well against Wolf's recovery.
Yeah, the best thing is that it hits under the ledge as well, so it has the potential to two-frame the same way that we've seen Kyoka two-frame with like that down smash, and it hits really well in addition.
Yeah, Kyoka's got to be careful about how he's reflecting.
I love just throwing out the forward smashes there, and it works too. It's such a fast move for Wolf. It doesn't kill there, but it's a star. Oh my god. I don't even know if there will be a finish to this stock, though.
Is it now really baiting out the fact that Kyoka is using Reflect for almost everything?
Yeah, it's turned almost into a boon for Izzet rather than Kyoka at this point. He's so consistent at punishing it.
Great grab at ledge. Seeing the jump come out. Is it?
All right. Dodging that bell is going to be really big for Kyoka. That's the kill confirm that Izzet was looking for, and somehow he's going to slip out of that up smash. A down smash isn't going to land that two-frame. Anything will kill Izzet at this point, 160%. But once again, we're seeing Kyoka struggle to find something to confirm that, and Izzet barely moves his hip or his hurt box out of the way of that hydrant as he just keeps mounting the damage on Kyoka. Once again, just like you were saying, using the reflector to his own advantage. Izzet doesn't even lose a stock through that last one, managing a perfect 3-0 in grand finals to win it all.
Yeah. what a showing from Is It coming out this week, and what a grand finals. That was very close. Game 1, game 2. Is It kind of took that away. Game 3, he was like,
Yeah, that was a bit of a victory lap at that point. Well, great games to all of our players that we had. It was great to be up here on commentary. Thank you to you, Nuclear, for hosting this, bringing me out to do this, and making all of this possible, along with all of our great players that we had come out. And
thanks for running stream for a little bit. We got Q over here running stream now. Go ahead and pop your head in here, Q.
Well, Cameo, you want to shout out Twitter?
At Quentin3100.
At Quentin3100.
3100. At Chase Newcomb, CHASE, NEUKAM.
Mine's very similar. At Real Zach Zonley, ZACH, or at Real ZACH ZAHNLE. If you are so inclined to drop a follow, we'd all really appreciate it if you enjoyed your time watching this stream. And of course, drop a follow on SAU Esports. We appreciate it, and we will be live every week on these Mondays, unless there is something along the lines
like
of a
4th
holiday
of July,
or
right?
whatever.
It was the 5th, and everyone had been out on the 4th. We canceled that week, but since we've came back, it's been about 5 weeks. Like I said, we're going to continue doing it for the rest of the month. We got Honeypot coming up soon. Very excited. We're going to have some out-of-player talent coming through when we recruit for St. Ambrose. We got 2 or 3 Smash players coming in, so it'll be a lot of fun to see them out.
Really exciting.
Yeah. Oh, great idea, Quentin. The games at the Honeypot will be Smash Ultimate, Smash Melee, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, and Street Fighter 5. If we have Rivals of Aether come out, I have Rivals of Aether setups. I am more than happy to run Rivals of Aether.
Sweet, so that opportunity is out there. Well, once again, thank you to everyone that was there to make this happen, and anyone that we may have missed. Thank you guys, the viewers, and I think good night to you guys.
I think that's it. Good night.